Dr. Roy.
I don't care about that. It ain't hard as I don't care about that louder than everybody else here. Well, so you gonna let somebody else talk? Why you let somebody else talk?
What up, guys? Welcome to the A New You Radio live stream, quarantine edition. Yo, host, you want to introduce everybody?
Yeah, welcome back to another episode of A New You Radio. And our goal is always to make you feel like you're right in the middle of a heated debate in your local barbershop or beauty salon. I'm your host, Big Mike. We got my man Banks in the building. What's up, Banks? With the wave cat late. And we got a special guest today, Miss Ebony. Say hello.
What up, Ed?
Hey.
And of course, the creator himself, Mr. Josh Waring.
Hi, Josh.
Oh, come on, man.
Oh my God. That's funny.
It is. And I did not see that coming.
Thank you, Eb. Thank you so much.
Don't thank him for that. All right, so let's hop right into it. I mean, we got some topics I guess we want to discuss. Josh?
Absolutely. You got the agenda right, Big Mike?
I do. And I guess the first thing is we should get into is well, first of all, how you guys doing? How you been, Banks? What's up, man?
I've been good, man. Just working out, cooking, working, and trying to get my hair back.
You need them drops I got.
Oh, you want to hear episode drops? You can buy it from her right now. So.
You need that organic. No, seriously. You know I gotta plug myself in.
Go ahead.
Now. Organic.
What is
Go
it?
ahead. That's enough about me.
Anyway, some of our people were a little mad at you, Banks. They were waiting live while you were out doing your run.
Hey, man. I gotta stay in shape.
I hear you.
I
And
agree with that one.
how's everything with you, Josh?
Oh, everything is cool. Just excited to start live streaming. This is going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, definitely a lot of fun. And we want to get right into it here. I mean, I guess the most thing going on is the coronavirus. And you hear that?
Yeah, what's that sound?
Oh, that was my phone. I'm sorry.
Oh, all right. Sound like someone was underwater for a second.
It was y'all. It was us. Like on Facebook. I'm on my computer, so
Yeah, every time somebody talks, you hear somebody underwater, actually.
oh that's not me. I don't know what that is.
Interesting.
It is. However, what do you guys think about things starting to reopen up a little bit in New Jersey? Maybe parks, beaches out here soon, things like that.
Well, I mean the parks, people were still out running and jogging and it's really like the state parks. It's not really like the local parks. So I think that's cool. I mean, you gotta get
If
out.
the beach opened up and like around Memorial Day, would you go or?
Nah, probably not.
Okay.
I don't do like the beaches here. I do, but as far as going in the water and stuff, nah, I'm not a big fan. I need the blue
Gotcha.
water, you know?
Yeah.
Caribbean, I hear you, Eb.
Yeah.
What about you, John?
Well, I don't really care for the beach in general. I agree with Ed. Unless if we're overseas, there's really no reason for me to go. I don't really care. Plus, you got to pay for the beaches in Jersey. That's stupid.
Yeah.
Do you think more people will go because they couldn't go?
Of course, you have people that's gonna go.
Yeah, because they couldn't go anywhere right now. I think that's what'll happen. So when do y'all think we'll be able to do stuff, go out? Like, what do you think?
I don't know. This is crazy. I have no idea.
Definitely.
What do you think?
Yeah, Miguel, you have a great crystal ball on this topic. Don't put out on us now.
It's crazy. It gets crazier and crazier. I have no idea, but I think that our particular governor will probably look more like July or August, honestly. So that's
Yeah.
other states are doing what they want to do, but Ours will do probably later on. And but more importantly, like right now, the police are starting to enforce the social distancing by force. Did y'all see that? A lot of the kids getting beat up by the cops and stuff like that.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, Josh, what are your thoughts on that, Josh?
It's very disappointing, obviously. And then I guess I'm curious about the context. Now, obviously, no situation warrants that type of response from the police. But just for my own understanding, I'm very curious about the context which led to that, because it'll actually illustrate how egregious the actions were.
What about you, John? Have you seen it?
Yeah, I've seen a couple of the clips, but I want to know what happened, what caused all those riots, because they always show the after effect, but what happened prior. I'm not agreeing with the excessive force, but why are they using excessive force? And usually there's a reason for it in most cases.
You think so? Or you think it's just because cops are trying to use more use their power now?
Well, I think I would use an example Jazz told me. Kids these days don't know how to respond to authority. And whenever you have authority that comes around and tells you got to do this and got to do that, and if you don't follow or believe in whatever it is that you're saying, or you're automatically taught to go against what they're saying, what do you expect is the outcome? What do you think they're going to do?
Right. I agree.
They don't want to listen to you.
But some people, I have to intervene because, some people, we have rights, and some people do know their rights. But from the clip I seen, the officer asked the guy, "Do you live here?" He said, "Yeah." So you telling me I can't stand on my porch?
Exactly.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He's like, "Get out of here." He's like, "I live here." So he said, "I don't have any guns. I don't have any weapons. So why you keep, to me, you the officer, I understand. And they need to be respected. I get it. In today's world we living in. But the officer kept walking towards him. The guy was backing up. Why you keep walking towards him? I don't understand that. And we have rights. If I live somewhere, you gonna tell me I gotta move and this is where I live? That's kind of crazy to me. But again, I don't know what happened before this, but that isolated incident that I seen, that was kind of crazy to me. But
a couple of them seem crazy, almost like
somebody, they
using this as a reason to overuse the power they already had. So, like, say you got to be in the house, you got to be 6 feet away, and now I'm gonna slap you up if you're not. Like, it's a lot, which I don't really, like. Even though I agree people should adhere to the social distancing, as these guys already know, but I feel like it shouldn't be a reason to get beat up, stuff like that.
Well, in one situation, it was a funeral or something. So, I mean, if you out there grieving and with your family members, I mean, yeah, we should be 6 feet apart, but you have people that's not going to be 6 feet apart if they're with their family.
Right.
At a funeral, grieving.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that's a crazy situation. And stuff more stuff happening too, of course, with the jobs and employees and stuff like that. And big companies like Amazon and Whole Foods going on strike because they don't have enough protective equipment. Did y'all see that? Of course.
Yes.
Do you think the jobs should provide the equipment for the people that work there that are open, the essential jobs?
You said should they?
Yeah, should they?
Of course. Absolutely. They want to keep people healthy. They want
Josh, you had thoughts that it's almost like you signing up, for it up front in our chat, right?
Right, absolutely. Now, at the same time, I think everyone already knows about, let's say, Amazon's workplace environment.
Mm-hmm.
So if you do sign up for that job at this time, that shouldn't be a surprise.
I agree. But as far as
absolutely,
mask,
you have all that money, right?
Yeah.
I think because they're making more money than they ever made before, they should be able to use some of that money to provide some sort of equipment.
Exactly.
Especially Amazon, they got all the connections. I mean, How
I'm
could
sure
you not
Josh got
have?
something right now on the way from Amazon. I'm 100% sure. I know I do. I got stuff from Amazon every week.
Oh yeah. So why wouldn't they be able to provide stuff for the people working?
Yeah,
They
exactly.
are the plug, like literally. They're the plug. So
Yeah.
where's the people mask? You know what I mean? If
And
they
the
don't have
crazy,
it, you know.
the crazy part is if people start getting sick and they connect it to Amazon deliveries, how much is your stock going to tank? Like, what are you thinking?
Yeah.
Yeah. And even the rest of them, Whole Foods and Target, all of them still open, should be able to provide them something.
Absolutely. I
You
agree.
know, right now. What would it take for you to want to start going back to the salon and doing hair? Like, is it more of a when they say you can, or when you feel like you're safe?
For me, I feel like it gotta be like, okay, the state is going back. Like, if I see that they're opening up like the state for, because if they feel like they're gonna be safe, the state, then
Right.
I feel like, okay, now I'll go back too. But if the state's not opening and they saying open up the salons, no, I'm not going back. You know,
Okay.
no, I'm kind of leery about that. Although you know, people are cutting and doing hair, and
Oh yeah. I
you
seen
know,
someone the other day. Like I was
each his
doing my
own. I'm just not.
I was doing my daily walk
I'm
jog,
actually
and I saw
taking
some
this.
girl like knock on the window, and I was like, "What's going on?" All of a sudden, somebody peeked behind a curtain. They let her in the salon, something like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I ain't gonna say what street because you don't know what salon it was, but it's near my house, and they definitely let them up in there. So
Oh yeah, I know. I heard about that. They got
okay.
shut down or something.
Oh, did they? Yeah, this was
They
like
got
last week.
fined.
Did they?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know why you ain't saying it. Ain't no like.
I mean, I know about the fine. They got shut down. I know what I saw a little myself. I saw somebody knock on the door, peek behind the curtain, snuck them in there, and close the door real quick. So it's
maybe it wasn't that, but I did hear of a nail shop. They was letting them out. They was letting them in through the back or something.
Oh, yeah, I know about that too. Yeah, through the back door.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
I mean, it already happened now, Josh.
I don't understand these women. They take better care of their feet and hands than their hair. It's unbelievable.
Mm.
But
Oh,
by the way, Eb, then you have something for hair as well.
We talked about that. Remember? You don't remember?
Not live though.
Yes, we did. John was on here.
John came on here.
You wasn't listening.
About John. Nah.
Say it again because I didn't hear it.
Oh, you didn't? Okay.
And John, you gotta move your phone. We can't see your whole face a little bit.
About the oil?
There you go. Yeah.
You
what
didn't
does it
hear
do?
me?
What is it for? He didn't hear you. No, tell him.
Oh, okay. This is organic oils. Essential oils that I mix, combined together. And it's for moisture for your hair and for your scalp. Besides people having other conditions that stop their hair growth, maybe medicine or sickness or whatever, these oils will help penetrate your scalp and, remove like dirt at the same time and, help your hair to grow.
Okay.
So, yeah. I got some for you.
She said we take that wave cap off. You up and stuff like that. And maybe take my hat off earlier for a minute. So we want to see what you got going on under the bank.
Mike, I ain't see you take your hat off.
John, did I take my hat off for a minute? You ain't see it?
Yeah, you ain't see
the last
It's not happy under there, man. So just whatever. That's what it is. But moving on forward, since you three in particular like traveling, what would it take for you to start traveling again? Yes, because y'all the travel kings, the three of you guys. So
pretty much the same way, if I'm able to work, if I feel comfortable working, then I will most likely travel as well,
Right, but you can travel now, but you wouldn't travel now.
Nah, I wouldn't travel now.
Okay. Would you travel now, Banks?
Of course, but it depends. On
take it, but to Atlanta.
He love Atlanta.
I'm not gonna do that.
You ain't going. Why you won't go to Atlanta?
Huh?
Why won't you go to Atlanta?
No, I thought you were referencing the video that they were circling around how everybody was fighting at the mall, and then there was
I
another.
saw that.
Oh
Yeah.
no, I didn't see that one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think for me, at least to actively travel is when they start opening things up and when people are become more aware of what they're doing. And I think when things ease down a bit and the vibe is a little bit more enjoyable, that's where I feel more comfortable to want to travel, because a lot of times you can, because traveling and using it and flights and trains and everything like that is considered
Yeah,
essential.
your mama knows.
There's nothing to do.
Yeah,
So
that's our friend Tony. He commented, John. He said John finally showed up to work, actually. So what about you, Josh, with the traveling?
I mean, now I don't see any need, and I feel like I'm more focused than ever. So I'm more concerned about, just building now, using the spare time, because in the future we're not going to have the spare time. Number one. Number two, I'm quite certain that you'll probably need a vaccine to enter certain countries. So I think the whole immigration passport process is going to be revolutionized because of that. So I probably have to be after that.
Yeah, I can see that. So with that, okay, that's a good segue. Do you think life will ever get back to actual like normal or what it was?
No.
Okay. What do you think the big changes will be then, John, since you said that?
I think a lot with Bill Gates Foundation and what he is doing in regards to the several different types of vaccines that there's testing, and with the whole Josh, correct me if I'm wrong, the Project ID program. What is it called? Project ID or
what is it called? ID 2020, something like that. Essentially having a vaccine built into a microchip, essentially. So
where they're able to monitor your day-to-day transactions. What are you doing? If they need to know where you are. It's like there's a lot of things that they're doing, and I feel like they're doing a lot of fear tactics to help make these things go into transition a bit more at a more accelerated rate. And I think with all that going on, I don't think we're gonna have like the same lifestyle, easygoing lifestyles we had in the past.
Okay. What about you? Everything things will ever get back to actual to normal, what it was, or no? She said no.
Probably not.
Okay.
I don't know. That's hard. I hope so, but I don't know. Because you're gonna have people still walking around in fear, like my mom. She's one. Wearing gloves everywhere, like, I mean, come on. I get it. We supposed to protect ourselves, but like gloves and touching stuff, so like, it's just
gloves don't make any sense because you're passing the virus from one place to another. It doesn't make any sense actually wear gloves. Unless you're changing gloves every place you go to, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, you have to constantly change your gloves because you're gonna touch your phone. You're gonna have to spray your gloves, spray your keys. Like, it's crazy. So I mean, I hope it get back to normal, but would it?
Have you been wearing a mask everywhere you go?
Oh, definitely. Yeah. I really haven't been going anywhere but to like essential places, the grocery store. That's pretty much it. And you have to wear like a mask
to get in. Yeah.
In most places, like you have to. So
how do you feel about it? Like, you feel comfortable with it
on?
Or you don't like it?
It's definitely annoying.
Okay.
It's super annoying. Like, as soon as I come out, I'm like, oh, feel like you can't, breathe.
So I was leading to a question. So you feel like you can wear that all day in the salon? Like, how would you feel about if you had to wear that all day work?
I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta adjust. Right. You know what I'm saying? If I had to protect myself and my clients, I definitely would. I mean, I might run outside to get a couple of breaks. I'll be like, this thing is annoying, but I mean, we have to adjust, change. We have no choice, I was actually thinking about, did you see them shields and they was clear?
Yeah, face the face shield.
I'm like, look, I might have to get one of them because get the whole shield, you know.
You probably be hot in that though, but you might not be
No, because
breathe
the
better though.
sides is like, it's
Yeah,
a
I
little
saw it.
open.
Yeah, I saw
But
it.
I
I know
don't
where to get
know
them.
if
I know where to get them from. I got plugs and everything. So
okay.
But you know what? If you had that and a mask, that might be a solution for barbershops and salons, actually. For the barbers
Did you see the picture floating around? It's probably on Facebook too, but Instagram, and it was a nail shop in Atlanta and they had the shower curtains up.
Yes.
No.
I saw
But
that.
the other day I went to the post office on Route 1 in Lawrence.
Okay.
And they had the shower curtains up. I was like,
Did they?
oh wow, yes.
Wow.
Not just because
crazy.
most people have like the clear little board up now.
Yeah.
They had that, and I looked up. I'm like, wow, they got shower curtains up.
It's going. I mean,
Crazy.
it's going to be a lot of the new norm, I think, for a couple of years, honestly. So
shower curtains. That's crazy.
At the salon, the nail salons might keep the curtains even after this, though, to be, more sanitary.
Yeah.
I think. I can see it, right?
Some of them are nasty and don't clean anyway.
Yeah.
Like,
and to be honest with you, the pedicure spots are so close to each other, they can use a little barrier a lot of times. Anyway.
Yeah, they should move one so it could be. I don't know. It's crazy. So yeah, I think this stuff we'll be like this for a minute, wearing masks and just have to adjust.
Well, Banks, you the guy who risked it all to get a donut. So
what was that? What happened?
Tell us about your trip to get the donut there, Banks.
What kind of donut?
There's this group. My boy has a gym, and him and some of the people he trains, they decided to take a trip to the shore to get donuts. But the point of it was not just to get donuts, because the proceeds on that day he was going to donate to the local restaurants. So there was a reason for it. But in Mike's words, I risked my life to get some donuts.
I was joking about, sort of, kind of, but what kind of donuts she said, since she brought it up?
I mean, they're like handmade, but I mean, I can't really. They're like gourmet donuts, like different flavors, like truffles, like cookies and cream, strawberry shortcake.
So it's for a good cause.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, we go to the grocery store. It's the same thing. Risking your life. It's like you still got to go around people. You going to the grocery store.
Yeah, I try to stay very strategic. I go very, very early. I go on weekdays. I try to stay with nobody there, and I go once a month, and I spend whatever I need to spend, and I ain't going back for another month.
Or you can do it online whenever it's available. I tried that, but all the slots is filled up. You got to order a week in advance to get your groceries.
Somebody told me you got to just keep ordering every week, even when you don't need stuff. That way, by the time you need it, it's already ready for your next order, basically. So,
why not just order a whole bunch where you don't have to? That don't make sense.
Because then when you need some stuff again, you'll be back in the line. So if you're constantly ordering, you'll always be on that same weekly routine and whatnot, basically. But I see what you're saying at the same time. Yeah, you're right. I don't think I'll ever go back to normal again. I talked about this yesterday on another show. And I guess the question is how long, will it last? But none of us really know as far as the virus itself. That we're thinking. But moving on forward, entertainment wise, what you been watching, binging, or stuff you haven't watched?
I've been watching a lot of Netflix movies.
Okay. That's what y'all do at home? Or y'all play games, or do y'all do anything different y'all used to do since y'all all home and stuff like that? Or
no.
No.
I mean, they do their own thing, be in their room and all that. No. Tony, he's a central person, so he works.
Okay.
So I be watching Netflix.
Are you bored?
Am I bored? I have my days where I be like, damn, bored, but not really. I've been trying to keep busy. I've been doing things. I've been I took a few courses.
Did you?
Not really courses, but a couple of things I got certificates in.
Nice.
So I've been trying to,
That's fast, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been doing some things.
Gotcha. Me and John still working every day, so.
Huh?
Me and John still working our regular hours every day, so.
I was working out, but my foot.
Right.
As soon as that get back better, I'm gonna be back to that. So that was like, I did that like twice a day. So that was, I enjoyed doing that. But other than that, just trying to keep busy.
Okay. What about you, John? Watched anything good in the last couple of weeks? Anything you found? Since we last joined?
Let me think. The only thing I've been watching is Blacklist. Like, I've been obsessed with that show, Blacklist. And I watched that movie. What was it called? About what's going on right now, but it was released a couple years back. Contagion.
Contagion? Yeah.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
I saw that. But yeah,
I heard it was a lot like what's going on right now. I didn't watch it yet. But.
I only watched some of it. But
y'all gotta see Money Heist. I don't mean to interrupt, but Money Heist is good.
It's good?
Oh my god, it's good.
Isn't that like a lot? It's like a few seasons, right?
You ain't got what up? You said you working, right?
I work. Yeah, I mean, I'll catch.
Yeah. I work every day. You ain't got nothing else to do, but
I work every day. I barely catch stuff. People binge all the time, but I'm working.
Oh, good for you. At least you're still working. That's good.
I'm blessed. Yeah, I'm blessed to be able to still work and work from home.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like and to keep me busy. I think more than being able to still work, it keeps me busy. It keeps me to get up in the morning and stuff like that. So
yeah,
I try to walk. I walk my lunch break. I walk to work every day and stuff like that around my neighborhood. So it's but that's how fun. I'm realizing a lot of places I used to drive to, I could walk to. So that's what I'm learning right now. Like, we start walking everywhere now, moving forward. So, stuff like that. And Josh, you're kind of quiet over there. I know you've been busy most of the time, but did you ever catch up on The Last Dance, the Michael Jordan documentary at all? Or no?
No, not yet. I'm going to watch it eventually. And then do a review on it on Road Baller. Get a bunch of ballers in. I'm setting the the chess pieces up to get some past ballers in, have their take. People like Cave, and Cave's about to come on as well.
Okay, that sounds good. But I would suggest y'all watch Extraction on Netflix. That's a good movie that I watched and reviewed as well on my Big Mike and Little Ant channel. But it's a good action movie. It's really, really good. It's meat and potatoes and very, very entertaining. So I would suggest y'all watch that on Netflix. Yeah. Is Kate coming on now? Talk about that or no? No, we're not.
He's about to log in right now.
All right.
And so Ed, we're about to talk about sports, and then if you want to come back and talk about dating, that'd be pretty cool.
Okay.
Yeah, come back.
Take me on.
I need to get your woman perspective on dating for Josh. So please come back.
And please, ladies, get in the comments as well, so we can get some female perspective as well.
Okay. Gotcha. So how do I get out of here?
I'll remove you from the stream, and you'll just essentially stay in that studio.
Okay. I'll be in backstage, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Right, thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ed.
Yo, I love StreamYard. It's so seamless.
It is. It's pretty good. It's pretty.
I don't know why I can't connect my headset to my phone.
Yeah.
I think that might be it. If you had headphones, I think that might do it. But on everyone else's end, they said the sound is fine, so maybe it's just ours, which would be great.
Okay.
Which is great, yeah, because we're getting through it, so it's fine on our end and whatnot. So, yeah, I want to save the dating for later. Stuff like that, so. We should have more dating stuff on here. Now we got Ed.
I mean, we can always add stuff, especially if there's
comments. Yeah, because then we got to talk about your advice that you gave to the young gentleman too as well. So,
you can read it out loud, just so people have context. Your
horrible advice that you gave. Yeah.
Well, again, it was advice to a certain demographic.
Okay, I got you.
which only have one thing on the mind, and I told him to look at things differently. Gave him Steve Jobs, Miguel.
You told him how to try to get some baddies.
First of all, we'll get there eventually, but
okay. All right.
You know, encourage them to not just look at them as objects. That was actually my first piece of advice.
Sure. I got you.
The plot.
I want to see what kind of advice John would have left him, but he didn't leave no advice for him.
We're definitely gonna get there, brother John. I know you got some gems ready.
Hey John, how's your boy Nas doing, man?
Yo, what up, Cave?
He's good.
What's going on?
You know, staying active, lifting couches.
Right.
Hey, Cave, what's good, man? How you?
I'm good, man. Staying out the way. Need a haircut.
we all do, man. We all. It's bad out here, man. One more time to hear him. You heard him?
Nah.
Can you hear me?
You okay? If you on Wi-Fi?
Yeah.
All right.
This better?
Yeah,
I can hear you now.
All right. No, I'm old,
All right,
man.
So yeah. We got you, Cave. Hey, Cave, you been watching this Last Dance documentary, man?
Yeah. You know I'm a Detroit Pistons fan, Isaiah Thomas fan, so I've been going crazy over that.
Yo, I mean, but they were wrong, Cave. They should have shook their hands, man. You know they were wrong.
Nah, nobody shakes hands after games like that.
Old school mentality. I love it, Cave. There we go.
Hey, Cave.
That's what it is. I mean, that's a brawl fight. That's a dog fight.
Jordan shook their hands, but he lost. You mean you gotta shake their hands, man?
He had no choice. We was the champs, nigga.
This guy, we'll get to that, man. But what's your overall thoughts of the whole thing? The documentary.
Well, I think see, this is that era where we dissect everything. So it's kind of like a gift and a curse for Jordan because it kind of shows that intimate side of him. But this generation, they be dissected like they call him a snitch. Like, yeah, dude, it's like there's all kinds of stuff going on with it. But it's definitely good for the younger generation to get an opportunity to kind of see how intense that dude was and what that era was kind of like.
Yeah, I definitely see that. I mean, I've been talking to some younger cats who like, yo, I don't know how he's not, like people don't see how great he was, by watching the documentary. I think it has given some insight to things we didn't know in the background and stuff. I learned some stuff myself. I knew all about it.
But you know what? Even in that, fellas, like this era, these kids are more talented. These players are more talented, more skilled. But I just think
thank you, Cave.
It was a little bit more physical back then, but
a little bit.
A lot more physical. I think the rules of the game has definitely become a perimeter game.
Bro, James Harden goes to the line 15 times a game for getting touched,
because it's
really touched.
I get it because they believe that more scoring is what people want to see.
Yeah,
which is why you have things like load management.
Right, loads, man. They want to see these guys get 50 and stuff like that. So they just wasn't.
I get what the league did, but a little bit's understatement. You getting clothesline back then and not even getting a flagrant foul. It was like, all right, that's what.
Or tech.
Or tech. I mean, you literally could fight and still be in the game.
It was hockey.
I
was laughing at how Rodman kicked the cameraman. Then they got suspended. He was like he played the next day.
I mean, they fined him, but yeah. But I definitely, you just got to give credit where credit is due. These kids are a lot more, skilled. With the things that they could do with their size, it's just different, man. It's just different.
You think these kids are more skilled than they were then?
Well, I won't say more skilled. I can literally say that though. There was no player back then that could do what Durant could do at that size.
Thank you, Cave.
Okay, what? All right, you're a Detroit fan. Isaiah's amazing. Right. I don't even see no players like Isaiah right now.
That's exact. I get it. But then you look at Kyrie. Right?
You can look at Kyrie. Yeah.
Yeah, you look at what Steph Curry could do with the ball. You look at what Damian Lillard could do with the ball.
But listen,
You get what I'm
that's scoring. 1 year Isaiah averaged 21
I'm
points,
not talking
14
about
assists.
scoring. I'm not talking about scoring. I'm not talking about
Huh?
just scoring. I'm
But
not talking about just scoring.
your
Them
boy
dudes-
Isaiah averaged 21 and 14 1 year. Kyrie averaged 7 assists. Like he can't score and give you 14 dimes.
I get it. Listen. I'm Isaiah. That's why I wore number 11 in high school. I get
I know
everything
what I'm telling
saying.
you. Like,
I get it.
and I always talk about
I get
Isaiah.
all that. Yeah, I get that. But you know, we could say there's no player like Barkley. There's really no Barkley in the league.
No,
There's nobody that plays like him.
no. I
Undersized,
agree with you on that.
athletic, could be physical, could play with big guys, play at
Yeah.
both ends, block shots, rebound, score the ball. Really couldn't shoot a jumper, but you couldn't stop him.
Yeah.
And I was in the era of big men.
That's the
You know what I
era
was
of those
surprised
big
about?
bigs.
Some stuff that
Right,
about
like
Mike.
So
We lost him again.
I just think
I know he's there.
you lost me.
Okay. Now you good. You good.
No, I just think we just want to kind of compare those and say what it should have if LeBron was back there.
I think LeBron will still be good. I just don't know if he can handle getting clothesline and not being upset about it because he don't get that right now or whatever. I think he'll still be good though.
I think so too. Physically, I think he will be.
Yeah, and not the physical, it's the mental part I don't know about. That's all. A little bit. So.
But I just
And KD especially because he's soft a little bit. I don't know if he could be pumped like they were done back then and be okay about it.
There was a 3-year span where Michael Jordan played. I think we talked about it last. Is that me? There was a 3-year span where Michael Jordan played and only missed 4 games in 3 seasons.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely different. But it's a great documentary either way, you know, I think.
No, it's definitely great. And I think it's going to open it up for more. Like you said, Magic Johnson's about to do it. You know LeBron's going to do one.
Yeah.
So you may start seeing more of those, like, you know, they do 30 for 30, but I think people want to go deeper.
Yeah, LeBron should wait though, because it's too new or whatever. But yeah, Magic should definitely do
I
one.
think he should wait.
Yeah,
Magic
he should definitely wait.
Bird should do one.
Bird, man. People forget how good Bird was. Whatnot. Touch on that, man. How good was Bird back then?
It was just like, again, that was the era when bigs.
You're good. So let's talk about sports though in general. What do you think the NBA got to do to come back? Or when they're coming back? What do you think about that?
You talking in reference to what's going on with this pandemic?
Yeah, like what do they got to do to come back? I'm saying.
I think they're really gonna have to. They're gonna have to scale back the fans at the beginning. I just think that's really where it is. You know, I don't think you can have a full arena. I think you can have, figure out what that capacity looks like. I think you have to televise more games, the games that we really can't see.
Right.
And, I think you're gonna have the more televised games, but I think you're gonna have to just scale back with the fans. At the beginning until they get this thing under control, and that's part of the NBA pool that they were trying to, that fan interaction. Yeah. I don't think it may hurt them fiscally, but I think you just got to televise more games, get more sponsorship to do that, and scale back the fans, the live fans.
So since you played college and pro, would it affect you at all playing with, let's say, if it was no fans? Would it affect you at all in any way?
I think to some extent, I think sometimes you utilize the fan base to kind of get you going in certain cities, especially like if you're down and you're playing at home, the fans kind of get you going, or, it's a reason to play for besides just the money.
Got you.
You get what I'm saying? So it does play a part, but I think that being away from it, if you get what I'm saying, being away from playing, you'll be that much more excited and take the game a little bit, but being able to play again. Because you got to remember, right now, it's no sports.
Right.
They say we can't do nothing. If you tell us we can go back and play, like I think they were trying to play around with the playoffs in Las Vegas, and MGM will move those teams and keep those teams kind of quarantined.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think they'll be excited that. You know what I'm saying?
How long would it take to get in basketball shape? Not like regular, but basketball shape.
Whoa, at that level,
Yeah.
I would think. I don't know. Like it depends. It's dependent on what you're allowed to do right now. What guys are doing now, because I think the season kind of, you kind of lead up to that, and then you kind of taper off towards the end to kind of start preserving your body for the rigors of the playoffs. So it just kind of
Exactly.
I know. You just
I
got to
think
gauge.
they're gonna need a preseason.
They have to get a preseason again just because time playing against elite guys. It takes time for your body to get back to that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you gotta play yourself into shape. And you can run a lot, but you ain't gonna run up and down while guarding someone. It's polymetrics. It can't be simulated. You have to play.
Right.
Oh yeah, because it'll be too much next week. So yeah, it probably take a while to get back in.
Manufacture that.
Yeah,
you'll get guys hurt. Guys.
Oh yeah, they're gonna get like serious injuries. So like next season, you might have 10 top players who may not even play, and it's not load management. So you really have to protect your ass.
Yeah, it's not worth it. It's not fiscally. It ain't worth it. Like it ain't worth it.
Yeah, I was thinking about the colleges too, Cade. They need ticket sales, right? From the fans, stuff like that. Like they can't all be on TV.
Well,
Colleges.
I mean, listen. They like background play probably. I mean, it's just so many other things going on. Have you been to a college basketball game?
I have before, yeah.
Like if we can, I would love to take you up to the Seton Hall game, to a game, just so you can see all the stuff that's going on besides the game. Like,
okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, all these different sponsors, you got all these T-shirts, they throwing T-shirts. So it's so many different, tentacles and different revenue streams that's going on that we don't really get to see.
So with nobody there, you're saying to lose all that revenue.
$70,000. It's $70,000 a year to go to Seton Hall. It ain't 13 basketball players.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I think they like to pay and the merchandise, and don't get me wrong, they make a ton of money, but college students don't really pay a lot to go to games, and that's the games. Alumni want to go, and they pay big money. So
right. And if you're in a basketball or college town,
it'll definitely hurt them. Definitely hurt, but it won't cripple them at all. No.
Okay.
You can just scale it back. You got a 14,000 seat arena. You do 7,000, and everybody got to sit apart 2 seats.
That makes sense.
You know what I'm saying? There's ways around it. Like, you know what I mean? There's ways around it. I think it's ways around
definitely ways around
it. Feel safe and comfortable again.
Yeah, then you can stream things on Facebook and YouTube, like some sports have already.
And YouTube, you just utilize all those different media.
Well, I know college football said they make 70% of their income from fans, like 70%. So I don't know what they would do.
Well, you talk about 80,000 seat arenas.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah,
but don't believe that though. They talk. About
okay.
Right.
So one more time with that, Kate.
You talk about the programs lose. They're thinking about what they're going to lose financially.
Okay,
that's what they looking at. Yeah,
got you.
School's cool, man. We look at these athletes. They're a small fraction of the institution. You got a ton of students. Like Ohio State is like a city. It's a college. You talk about 53 guys. You look at the athletes. That's a small portion of the university, bringing a lot of revenue, but they still got people that pay tuition.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we don't really look at that.
It definitely is an institution of business for sure.
Let me ask you this: if you were playing and they told you had to go to this bubble, let's say wherever, Vegas, Disney World, for 3 months, but you couldn't have your family with you for that time period, how would you feel about that situation?
If I'm professional?
Yeah.
Are you talking pro or college? What are you talking about?
Actually, well, let's start with the college then.
Because there's difference. There's a difference.
I know. I agree.
Yeah, it's different. Because if I'm getting paid, that's my job.
Right.
It's my livelihood. So, and like with all this social media stuff, you still could be engaged with your family, and you getting paid. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And I think families would be understanding of that.
Yeah.
That's your livelihood. Now college is a little different. That's tough.
Yeah.
I'm not really getting paid. I'm just like, I'm away from everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I know I get some benefits, but listen, at the end of the day, when you're talking an 18-year-old to a 21-year-old, college is just about the social experience more than anything.
Yeah.
Being away from home. Like I didn't sleep my first 4 weeks out of college as a freshman because I could just be up all night. Like, you know what I mean? So that's just how it was. So it's a little different dynamic.
So speaking of college, how would you feel if the NBA, if they had to change the playoffs to maybe like a one and done college style tournament, or would you rather keep the playoffs like it is if they had to change it?
I think you would keep it the way it is. One, fiscally, because you get more. The pros need one and done would be a little too tough to do that. I just think sometimes that's why they play those series.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Those 7 games, those 5 games. Before, remember, it used to be 5 games. I would go back to that format. Every series shouldn't be 7 games.
Okay, I got you.
I would go back to those early rounds, 5 game series. I would go back to that.
Especially in the first round. You don't need 7 in the first round. That's ridiculous.
You don't need 7 in the first round. I think that was just more overkill with revenue and commercials and
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think that's what that was about. TV rights.
Yeah. All right. I agree with that.
So,
let's bring it back to the documentary for a second. Since your Detroit Pistons been on there for a while, tell people how good Dennis Rodman was defensively. Who really didn't know. Anyway.
But I don't understand why they didn't know. I think people got caught up in his later years with his antics, with the colored hair and the clothes and the motorcycle and the dresses and the painting the nails. I think people got caught up in that, and it kind of just distorted. But I can always say, like, he never cheated the game in that sense. I think he did some weird stuff, but I think if you ever watch him play, he played hard even when he was with the weird stuff, he played hard. Like, diving for loose balls, and he found his lane and his niche, and he kind of mastered that thing. Like, tipping the ball away from guys, and so he can get the rebound, and going after rebounds that most people won't go after. He's just an energy guy.
Right.
And Draymond Green, as much as I hate him, is that kind of guy. But he won't shut up. He thinks that he's more than that. That's the problem with him.
Well, his problem.
Mike.
You know what? I know, but watching this, man, I'm like, he don't compare to Barkley at all. He need to stop talking about Barkley, man. Barkley was so much better than him.
He kind of detached from era. This is what I mean. Like, these kids, these guys are really, they just old timers to him. He's an old timer to him, but he doesn't realize how, the impact that Barkley had on the game.
Yeah, definitely. So you think Rodman could guard guys now, like Durant or Bron or somebody like that?
Oh, being in shape, absolutely. Like, listen, they put the thing up with he you can limit them to get into certain spots, but if a guy is good, Like, you just really trying to make it difficult for him. That's all you're really trying to do.
Gotcha.
He may just miss. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, like if he goes to LeBron gonna get to where he is because he's that good.
Yeah. I mean, he that fast, he that big, he that strong.
Right. He's gonna make it difficult for him. Like, you can definitely, it's not gonna be easy, but you're not gonna stop LeBron from getting 20.
Yeah,
you're not gonna hold him to 10. You're not gonna hold him to 10. Instead of LeBron getting 31, he'll probably have 21 or 24.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
When a guy has the ball in his hands that much, there's nothing you can really do.
And we see Banks and got to the laptop now, so that's good.
Yeah, Banks, I see you switched over.
Yeah, man, I need a headset, and everything I got is Bluetooth, so I had to go back to the computer.
Works.
I feel like one of them old school truck drivers.
Yeah. Hey, so what about yourself? Like, with you, all the way down to the high school level, man. Like,
Okay.
are you telling kids stay in shape, or what would you tell kids right now what they should be doing?
Well, it's funny you said that because that's kind of what I've been doing over the past 4 weeks because you're not sure if it sucks because the spring AAU season is kind of getting gobbled up, but I really believe that the moment that they're allowed to open up, they're gonna go right into playing. So that's exactly what I've been telling kids, and kind of texting out some little regimens that they can do to kind of keep themselves prepared win wise. But like Josh said, sometimes it's just game time. You got to be on the floor. If you're not on the floor, you can have wind and get in shape, but timing and stuff comes from playing. That's what it comes from playing. So
Yeah. I would say you might be able to work on something you didn't have before. Like maybe you were a bad free throw shooter.
Right. If you can work on some ball handling, you can get your shots up and stuff like that. Yeah, this is a good time to kind of do that. But again, you're limited in that because they can't go to parks and they can't go in gyms. So,
yeah. Because I noticed that like college kids right now, they're bad free throw shooters. Like like they are.
Because you know what? The funny thing about college, and I'm even talking fundamentals too. You really don't have time to work on it.
Got you.
So if you're not good or you don't have that drive to do it yourself, coaches don't have time to do it.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Limited practice. Practice is more about game preparation and putting in what you got to put in. When do you have time for individual workout? Never.
Oh,
you don't really have time for skill stuff. You don't really have time for that.
So they'll sit there and say shoot 100 free throws like they used to for each person or something like that. You said, I got
right. You can't do that because you got to remember when I was in college, you practice for hours, like 3 hours. Like, you ain't in the gym. Like coach was crazy, but now with all these restrictions and people filming stuff, and coaches don't want to get fired. People don't want to get jammed up.
Yeah, because I noticed like the fundamentals, they don't always come in with that. It's always like they got to work on their jump shot when they get to the NBA. But they don't have one like Ben Simmons or Zion, whoever you want to say. They don't have none of that
because they don't work on it because they don't work on it until they get to the level where people expose them.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
And that's the one thing I can still say today about the NBA. If you're deficient somewhere, they're gonna expose you. Like it was clear that Ben Simmons couldn't shoot because they were literally standing in the paint, daring him to shoot. Like they were daring him to shoot.
Right.
And he wouldn't. Like he wouldn't.
He still won't.
Like he still won't shoot it. Like
yeah.
And I think that people aren't being honest with players young enough. You get what I'm saying? Like I don't think they're telling them the truth because they don't want a kid to transfer. They don't want a kid to go to another school. They don't want a kid to go play for another team. So they allow these kids to get away with not working on their deficiencies.
That's right.
It catch up to them. It catch up to them.
The business machine, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So if you had somebody like him, big, fast, strong already, you would say, "Let's work on this. Let's work on your jump shot."
Well, because I would know that at some point you're going to reach guys that are big, strong, and fast.
Right.
So when you can't bully a guy or you can't just jump over a guy, what's going to separate you?
Right.
Now we see the importance of people like Grover, right, Cave?
Right. So I think, but that's going back to, again, people not being honest with guys. Like when they're younger, because, that starts when you're younger.
Right.
That you start to say those things to them so it's not foreign to them or they don't feel slighted. Like I could really believe, I can honestly say that I bet Ben Simmons felt slighted when somebody said to him, "Nigga, you need to work on your jumper."
Right.
He probably was like, "What?" He probably was like, "What? I'm 6'10". I can dribble with both hands. I'm fast." Right? I can get where I want to on the floor because that's what they're saying to get him drafted. Oh, this kid can get where he wants on the floor. He's a great passer. Yeah, but let's talk about he don't really go right that much.
Right.
He can't shoot a 15-footer.
Or a free throw.
Or a free throw. Right.
Yeah.
We don't say that.
Right.
So even scouting has become, they've kind of curved that, for players.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate because I think you rob the kid, the player, and the fan too. Fans don't want to see that.
Right.
You can't do all that money. Joe want to shoot a jumper. You can hear him literally yelling, "Shoot! Even if you miss, shoot it!" Like you're wide open. Right. So it's bad. bad.
Let me ask you this, because they were talking about today. I saw that if they do start, since they come back later, maybe KD and Kyrie could come back for the Nets. Would you come back if you were them, or would you just wait till next year?
I will wait. Do you see what happened with KD
Yeah.
when he came back?
Yeah.
When they hid that injury,
Yeah.
when they weren't being truthful about the injury,
Yeah.
they kept saying it was his calf, but we all knew it was his Achilles.
Right.
And see, even the game he came back, he hit a couple shots. You know why? Because he was running straight. He was running straight. Nobody ever, like, I watched that game, he came back. Who was he guarding the first play? They went right by him.
I think it was Kawhi.
They went right by him. Yeah, went right by him and got a layup. I said he can't move laterally. The first time he tried to plant, he gonna blow his Achilles. And sure enough, he hit a couple shots. And in his mind, he felt like he was okay because he wasn't going side to side. The moment he planted, he popped it.
Wow. So you would just chill if you were them. Okay, that makes sense.
That's pressure from fans saying he's soft, his legacy from leaving Oklahoma prematurely to go join a team that beat you the year prior. So all that's going on with him.
And let's not forget the ownership cave, the business aspect.
Ownership, right. So,
but they wanted to win that championship too.
We need you back. Like, they're putting pressure to get him back.
Right.
So, but then you look at a guy like Kawhi and say, "No, I'm not playing because I'm hurt," and we think he's a jerk. But look, he took care of his body and made sure. And part of that was, he felt slighted by what they were saying about him, that he saw, but he hadn't did anything different than he always did. He knows himself. If he hurt, I'm not playing. And they got pissed because he went outside of the organization and got a second opinion.
How much do you think not having a tournament is affecting the NBA draft? Because some of those players, couldn't show up in the tournament.
A bunch of guys. Oh yeah, it kills those guys that you don't get to see. You get to see Big East players. You get to see ACC players, SEC players. You got some of those guys that are in those, smaller, those mid majors that can really hoop.
Mm-hmm.
And some of them lower tier teams, this is their opportunity to play against those upper echelon, teams and showcase themselves. That's how Lindsey Hunter got drafted.
Oh wow, okay, gotcha.
Because he was at a school that nobody knew. He was in the
right.
But they made the tournament, and this dude went from nobody knowing him to a lottery pick because of what he did in the tournament.
Right.
Malachi Richardson the same way. He had a great tournament. He caught the pot while it was hot. He had a great little run in the tournament, and he seized the opportunity.
So without that, some guys are maybe not even, get to that level or get drafted or messes up the whole team draft for, you think, a little bit.
Oh, it kills it. It kills it because sometimes that's what those teams are looking for to see, what these guys do on that big stage, and the guys that are on the bubble, guys that they want to just see them, they want to get that last look before they pull the trigger. Yeah. That's just what it's for.
Yeah. Yeah.
And, it kills a lot of, I feel bad for some of those players who didn't get that opportunity.
Me too. And even the teams who were like, top 8 seed had a good chance. Now it's like,
right.
I feel bad for them too.
Because if you get a team in the league that's going to the playoffs, that's going to go deep in the playoffs, they need to see those guys because they know there's certain guys that are going to go off the board. What about them other guys?
Right.
What do you what I mean? What about those guys? That, that late first, all those second round guys.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why I said for football, if they don't have college football, I don't know what they would do because they use the draft like crazy. So.
Yeah. And I mean, it was luckily that they finished their season.
Right.
And then they were able to do a few team workouts and stuff like that before the shutdown.
Right.
Teams were able to go to pro days and stuff like that into January and into February.
That's another thing. What happens between the end of the college season and the draft? Like, what is it, like a lot of pro days and workouts they do for the players?
For basketball players? Yes, it's kind of the same thing. So you have like Portsmouth when I was in college. You have the pre-draft camp. You have we used to have Phoenix in Florida, Orlando, where you get to go and play, and then you can have you have workouts with teams. Teams invite you in, interview you. So, so a lot of these college players, they lost all that. They lost all that. Yeah, they lost all that. So they probably were in communication with teams, but no physical workouts or nothing like that.
Wow.
Yeah, so
That's crazy.
so this draft is going to be interesting. And you'll see some guys get taken and some guys drop, and it's going to be interesting to see.
All over the place, yeah. That's
Yeah,
a little much.
Yeah,
So
a lot. That this is a weird year, man. This is weird, especially for athletics. And baseball is just like college baseball players. They get drafted too.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
They're not even playing.
Right.
Track field, they have no sports.
And this their season.
It's really affected a lot of amateur athletics, man. It really has. Look at Little League. Little League kids like playing Little League and
yeah, you're right. It's
Little League baseball, World
Series. One would think about like the amateur and the Little League stuff like that.
Amateur athletics has really been impacted, man.
Really. Wow, that's a season of development. Great point, Cave.
That's what I'm curious about. Like all those AAUs, if they can't have no fans, there's so many parents there. How do you have no fans AAU games? Like that's crazy.
And then you talk like they have no training season. Like this is like you said, Josh. This is their training season. Like this is their development. Like they don't get batting practice. They can't have none of that unless you have it at home.
Unless you got the pitch machine, but that's
right. Like but those kids need coaching and development and instruction and what I mean. They need that. Yeah, they need that. So they're missing out on that. So this is a tough year for athletics, man.
By the way, excuse me, guys. John actually just got wind of a Woj bomb. John, you want to drop that bomb for us?
Yeah. So apparently, ESPN reported that NBA teams will be opening practice facilities for volunteer workouts, which will be able to designate 6 assistant coaches or player development personnel to provide supervision of player workouts on the courts.
So that's their way of saying we need to bring these players in that we potentially may draft. That's what I was talking about. That's crazy, right?
But Mark Cuban responded and said basically the concerns of the inability to test systematic players entering the gym, he's saying it's not worth the risk.
It's not.
You don't have enough tests.
You can have no symptoms and still have it.
Right. That's the crazy part about it.
Someone who could catch it. That's dangerous. Like, is it really worth it? Fresh is saying, is it really worth it?
Yeah, and then you have the coaches who are at risk, right? People like Pop,
and other players. And your other players are at risk. Other players are at risk. Yeah, your other players are at risk.
Yeah, because my whole thing is because even if the NBA gets to a point where they can get all of them tested daily, like how do you do that at your level, high school and AAU? Like they can't get on them tests like that. So how do they do that? You know what I mean? It's just a lot.
Yeah, it's just a lot, man. It's a lot. So this is an interesting time.
Yeah, it is. But
speaking of time, Brother Cave, we gotta give you some congratulations here.
On what?
Because Mr. Brian Caver is part of the Mercer County Basketball Hall of Fame class of 2020. Congratulations.
I appreciate it.
Congratulations, Cave.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Are y'all having I guess I don't know, but we're gonna have like a ceremony or something like that, or?
Well, we were supposed to. It was supposed to be April 19th, but due to what's going on, they kind of pulled that. But it was really interesting because I was going in with my high school coach too, which was dope.
So that is pretty dope.
That's dope. Going with
hopefully they can redo the ceremony.
Yeah, hopefully they can redo it.
Yeah. Yeah,
what up, dog?
Congratulations on that, Cave. But Cave, man, speaking of time, once again, we appreciate your time. We got to move on to some other topics here, man.
All right, man. Go ahead, man. I appreciate being here.
But the next show, man, we just want to get you on to continue these conversations about sports and,
I love it,
and all the new developments, stuff like that, man. All right.
I love it, man.
By the time we come back, they'll be wrapping up The Last Dance. I want to get all your thoughts on that when it's over.
Okay.
So,
absolutely.
All right, man. Thanks again, man. Appreciate it.
Good, man.
All right, Cave. Take care. Good night.
Yeah.
All right, and we're moving right. Oh, she's back. That's fast. Okay, Ev.
I never left. I went and got some watermelon. That's it. I was getting
True.
sleepy. I ain't gonna lie.
It's been like 20 minutes. You sleepy already? You ain't done that all day.
You don't know what I did.
You got a broke foot and no job. You ain't done that all day.
That's what you think. I like that though. I
You
like
like
when
that?
people think I ain't doing nothing. I like that. I like that.
Hey, Ed, we should start our other business right now. So we ain't got nothing going on. We talked about. Oh, you can't go shopping though, so I don't really work right now. But we can do it online. You never know. So, but anyway, moving right along on New Year Radio to the dating topics, and we actually got Ev here tonight to counteract some of the testosterone that Josh and John give off during these topics. So,
There's just only me and Josh. Okay, Mike, that's what we doing. Switching sides. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm really just the moderator, the host.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
he gets to straddle the fence, John. You know how Miguel works.
Anyway, so one of the dating topics was, I guess, I don't even know where it came from, but Josh put it out there. But I think it was a meme. I think it was a meme about real men paying the bills, right? Or something like that.
It was a meme, yeah.
Yeah. And it said, if a real man pays all the bills, what do real women do? So dive right in, whoever, I guess.
I want to hear from the fellas first. Let me hear what they say.
Let's start with John. He's always good to start with.
I mean, I don't know if I can honestly answer that. It would be subjective because I'm not a woman.
What do you expect a woman to do?
Your thoughts.
I mean, I don't know. It depends. It depends. I'm not the person to oppress or hold you back from doing whatever it is that you want to do. But I don't know. I can't really answer that. I mean, I can answer from like off of a man's approach or what I feel like a man should do. But as a woman, I just don't think I'll be fair.
But do you have expectations, right, for your woman, correct?
I mean, expectations in regards to just following her dreams, working, if we have children, raising our kids, taking turns cooking, simple things like that. I'm not too pressed on anything extra. I'm not going to like bring it back into the old days where you got to stay home.
The bills? Answer the question.
Who's saying the bills? It depends. I don't know.
Oh.
I think we had this topic before though about men paying on the bills. Yeah. And I forget what you said before and whatnot, but it's on wax somewhere. But we definitely had it. What about you, Josh? What's your thoughts on this whole thing?
Well, again, if we have all this talk about independent women, why would that stop once marriage begins? That just doesn't make any sense. It's not really congruent, right?
Eb?
So what are you saying? That the women what? They're independent.
I'm waiting for this.
They're independent and what?
Right.
Somebody said if I'm paying all the bills, I need her to make food when I want and make sure the house is spotless.
Thank you, Toby.
I mean,
that's
cool.
My guy.
Toby kept it PG, but thank you, Toby. There's other elements to that statement, but we'll keep it PG for now.
That's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
True.
Hold on. So, Ed, who do you think should pay the bill? You think a man should pay the bill? You should split it, or how do you how do you think it should go?
I mean, everybody's relationship is different, you know.
Sounded like me.
It's not an answer.
They came at Josh for giving a similar answer like that.
Because you talking about me in particular or people? Again, everybody is different. So, it's all about what you expect in your relationship with somebody. And, you guys just have to talk about that.
What are your expectations? How about that?
Huh?
What are your expectations?
What are my expectations?
Where's Tony at?
Tony is asleep.
Oh, okay.
He wants to go to work in the morning. But I mean, I feel like there's nothing wrong with the man paying the bills. What's wrong with that? But at the same time, don't get it twisted. Just because a man paying the bills don't mean a woman can't pay them. So, I mean, I'm sure if you got a real woman that if something happens to that man where he's slacking, she got him, and vice versa.
He's slacking?
That's fair.
Okay.
Yeah, anything can happen. Somebody could get hurt.
Mhm.
They could get in a become
Disability.
disabled.
So I think the question before was, should the person who makes the most money pay most of the bills? I think that was the question we had in the
Yeah,
previous.
that was the question.
The person that makes most of the money pay the bills. Yeah, why not? Why not?
Even if the person is you, right?
Yeah, but I mean,
Why you got to think about that for a second, though?
because you might not know how much I make.
You know, Ev.
No, I'm just playing. Well, kind of not. I mean, I'm gonna cook. The house is gonna be clean, so.
All right, you heard that, Toby?
Y'all see I be cooking, so come on. What's
I mean, I
wrong?
cook all the time. You know me, so I cook.
Listen, you pay all the bills. You gonna have a meal. You gonna have your lunch. You gonna be good.
True.
I mean, it's nothing wrong with that.
Could you be with someone if you made more than him? Does that matter at all to you?
Yeah, but he gonna have like other. He's gonna bring more to the table too. Just because he gonna make more, he's gonna probably know how to fix the house and
Okay.
Something. Yeah, he got to. Yeah, we still
Okay.
got to be equally yoked. You know what I mean?
Right.
Maybe not with the money, but you got to be yoked with somebody, and it may not just be financially. We have other things that person can bring to the table.
Gotcha.
Money at the end of the day, it's not everything. I mean, it helps, but it's just not. It's not everything.
I agree with that, 100%. Yeah, that's a good way to think.
Where that person that responded, what they saying?
Toby, hey Toby, she calling you out. She said, "What you?" Oh, he said the same thing. That was the old one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my guy. Toby, I work with that.
Now we'll see. And this what happens too. I think some men may feel like, oh, now you in control because you paying bills. So like, I think some men could think that.
Of course, they don't think that.
I'm paying the bills. It better be this way. It better be that way. Look at it. He said I'm right.
No, Tiffany said you're right.
Hey, Tiff, that's Tiff. So he's saying it's spotless. Like, what's spotless? You know what I mean? I get what he's saying, but just don't be like picking. You know what I mean? Because men like to do that too. They like to pick. Y'all like to pick. Why you ain't do that? Like little stuff.
They think they pay for the control by paying the bills. They see saying.
Yeah, I think some men like that. They feel like they in control.
Gotcha. And so you don't believe in the 50-50 split as far as the bills are concerned? It depends. It's just how you got to set up for your whole household, I guess.
Yeah, pretty much.
There's Toby. He's want cooperation.
You just want good. No picking and all that, Toby.
Toby. Hey, the other one was
on the floor, or you ain't vacuum that up right there, or you ain't mopped the hardwood floors like this and like that. We ain't doing all that now. Just because you paid the bills.
Well, hold on. If he's paying the bills, it could also be paid for a maid to do all of that. True?
Oh, absolutely. That's even better.
Right. But
I'll do the hiring. Yes. I'll do the hiring and the interviewing. That's my contribution.
That's true. But that would be even less work.
For real.
So you would have to add that at a different level. That's all.
So Josh just said if you're not cleaning, then we should do something else to make up for the non-cleaning.
Right.
Yeah, I cook.
By the way, I think you guys need to check out Ebony's Instagram because every time she's in the kitchen, it always feels like this.
I think it's one to use a sound effect for some reason, but her food does look good though. I'm
Like, stop.
I'm an amateur chef. You know, I'm amateur, but you know.
Yeah. What you
I
drinking
make
over there,
some
Max?
good stuff, huh?
Protein shake.
Oh, okay. Got you. And the next dating topic we had, now is this like a how-to or what
Oh,
happens
that
when, I
was
guess,
dating? I'm thinking y'all talking about marriage.
Oh no.
well, it's dating, it's marriage, it's relationships, it's all of it.
Your answer would change if it's just dating. Could you explain, please, Eb?
Because everybody don't live together when they date. So I guess again, it all depends on what you got going on. I mean, y'all can go to the next question.
No. I got a question now. So, if you don't live with him, that means you won't expect him to help you pay anything then if you don't live with him.
No.
Okay.
I mean,
Some women do still.
If we're serious and I need your help, yeah, I absolutely. Like, what are you there for? You can't help me? Bye-bye.
What are you there for, Josh? Yeah. What are you there for then if you can't help her with the bills?
What do you mean? Like she said, we're not living together. So why are you looking at me? Right?
But if she needed help, would you help her?
Well, it depends when I was asked, right? Because usually if we're independent, right, we're going to ask other people before we ask that significant other. Usually.
No.
Depending on what stage you're at.
Similar. That's like a friend of mine. None of my friends, but I'm just saying, that's like somebody say, Ed, I need such and to borrow such and such. You not gonna ask your man before you ask me? No.
Depends on the relationship. Depends what stage you are.
If that's your man, okay. If y'all, I don't know. I'm not dating nobody where they can't listen.
That's kind of like that topic they put a few months ago.
You know, if you can't help me, like, what's the point?
Wait, which topic, John?
The apartment thing, when the girl was dating the guy for 6 months and she asked the guy if she could move in with him. Remember that one?
Yeah.
It was on the Shade Room. And the guy was like, I'll give you some money. I'll give you $300 or something like that to like help you find something, but you can't stay with me.
Yeah. How would you feel if a guy did that to you?
Hey, I like for somebody to keep it real with me. I know where I'm at in that person's life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And depending on, again, you know, I guess how far y'all are in that relationship. I mean,
right. In that instance, it was only 6 months.
Oh yeah, 6 months. Yeah, I mean that is a little bit. I mean, it depends. We all grown at the end of the day, like. So he must not. I don't know. I never really been.
If you needed somewhere to stay and you went to your man in 6 months, he was like, "Nah," but I gave $300. How would you feel?
I probably wouldn't deal with him no more. I don't know.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Like if I need somewhere to stay and you're my man, like
right.
6 months, not 6 years. Massive difference.
You're my man though.
6 months.
It don't matter.
I felt that.
It don't matter. You signed up for this, just like being a nurse, just like being anything else.
We're not living together yet, so I didn't sign up for
But I need somewhere to live. I need somewhere to live, and you can't help me.
What about actual blood relatives? Where did they go? Did it just evaporate with the Thanos snap? Where'd they go?
Maybe they don't. Maybe that person didn't have relatives. That who knows?
Right.
You know the situation.
In the majority of the cases, they do.
All right. People in the comments, I want to hear your thoughts on this. What do you think? Is Ed right or Josh right about the situation?
Both.
I knew this was coming.
If I need somewhere to live, if I say I need to stay with you for a month, you gonna give me $300? What's $300 gonna do?
Well, you can give any amount to help the issue, right? I think that was the amount in that situation. But if someone told you that they were going to move, if one of your best friends said they were going to move in with someone within 6 months, because they're not moving out once they come in. Let's be honest, they're not moving out.
How you know?
That's a certainty.
No, it's not.
Unless
what if they really needed help and they plan on moving out maybe I don't know.
Y'all would get used to it, and I think we all know we would get used to it, and you would just stay the course. They're not moving back out.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Banks, didn't you say you wouldn't let her move in with you too?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Okay, answer this question. When do you know you're serious when you're dating? Like, how long does it take for you to know you're serious?
Wonderful question.
I mean,
Wonderful question. It's kind of like the topics in Chloe's thing the other day a little bit. So.
When do you know? Like,
and
I think it varies. It's based upon what they bring to the table, how you feel.
okay, all right, scrap that. Out of your experiences, like, how long does it take for you to know you're serious with somebody?
It's not a time period. It's how you feel about the person.
I said out of your experiences.
Out of my experiences, I would say it depends on how I feel about the person, how they make me feel, what I see.
Okay, I'm talking about in the past, like your experience.
I'm giving you. I'm telling you. That's what it is.
What's the longest time you wait? No, what's the shortest time you waited?
You know what I mean? You trying to avoid the question. Out of your experience with dating women, when did you know that you were into somebody, that you was really feeling them? Like, okay, I like her, you know. This I want to make her my girlfriend. I want to make her my woman or whatever.
Like, what do you mean by that, Regina?
It depends if the man is willing to invest a future with you. Oh, that's how she know.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Thank you, Bulldog.
I'm just asking, like, just out of, any experience.
Are you asking how do you know or when do you know?
Yeah, when? How long do it take you to know when you feeling somebody?
I think in general, I think if they just
like emphasizing 6 months. It's only been 6 months. So, okay, so how do you know? When do you know?
Well, that's what they're saying. Let's be clear. I will let her move in. I just want to be clear with that. But yeah, I definitely feel what you're saying. I think if you don't know after 2 or 3 months, then you wasting your time. That's what I think, personally.
Yeah. You kind of got to know, like, it's been 6 months. You got to know if you feeling that person or not by now. Like, we're grown. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm saying, like, okay, it's 6 months. And you telling me no, and you're my man, or you're my man, or we're just homie lover friends. It's a difference.
Josh, got a retort for that?
If you're my man. What was the situation? If that was her boyfriend.
It was her boyfriend. Yeah, it was her man.
That was a homie lover friend.
She thought it was.
You're still not living together, and there's probably a reason for that.
How? Some people, it just. What you mean? You don't have to live together to be into somebody.
I mean, you really have to be into somebody to live together, and probably more than 6 months. Mike, when you moved in with your ladies, how long were y'all together? Was it 6 months? I'm talking about Big Mike.
I'm like, I ain't got no ladies.
Let's be clear. I don't have any ladies right now, but the one person we moved in with, I only live with one person in the past. So let's not say ladies, one lady. I did it within 6 months. Yeah, definitely.
Wait, we've heard story times with Mike with more than one, Miguel.
Only one I live with. Only one I live with one lady in my life. That's it.
Interesting. I mean, but okay. All right.
I mean, Josh, you're comfortable to take your shirts off with ladies that you know.
I'm not gonna blow up your spot. So.
Oh, did you hear her, Eb?
You heard what I said?
Eb was the one who messaged me when I posted it first. She was like, "Put a shirt on."
He's so comfortable taking his shirt off with people he don't know. So.
Well, again, I put that under the selective morality phase because we all do it at the beach. What's the difference?
He claims it was a hot room, so we're gonna go with that.
It was.
It
was simmering.
Right. I guess you know what? Let's go backward a little bit because that's interesting. We were talking about this. Josh was talking about this in another person's live the other day, but it was about kind of like similar. Like what was it, Josh? Like how long until you give a title or something like that?
Oh yeah. How important are titles to you, Eb?
Huh?
How important are titles like girlfriend, boyfriend?
Fiance, husband, wife.
Yeah.
It's not. It's all about how you treat me. Like people be like, y'all not married yet? No, we're not married yet. He gonna treat me the way he's supposed to treat me, whether we're married or not. You know, so
you don't have a time frame on anything. Okay.
Nah, I'm not that type of person. Whatever happens, happens.
So
if
you
it ain't don't fix it sometimes, you know.
Yeah. That's true. What about at the beginning though? Like until y'all become, let's say, exclusive. Like you don't it happens when it happens.
It just happened. It wasn't like, what is he laughing for?
My air quotes he's laughing at.
But the air quotes was the title.
Yeah, exclusive.
Am I missing something?
No. He was laughing at the fact with the air quotes, but I'm saying until you become exclusive, like some women say, you know, all right, how about this one? Who should ask? This was the question, Josh. Who should ask to become exclusive, the man or the woman? And John, that's to you too, actually. So.
I guess whoever feeling it. I mean,
yeah.
Again, when you're grown, if you feel something, you better tell somebody.
So if you felt something about a dude that ain't never seen that yet, you gonna be like, "Yo, woman gonna make this official."
Yeah, that's what if I wanted to, yeah, I'm like, what's good? Like,
what are we doing, basically?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. That's it.
What are we doing? Yeah, what are we doing?
Got you. But you just said you go with the flow, right? So he just said, "Well, I like how things are right now." Are you gonna dip? Are you gonna stay? Like, what you gonna do? So.
Yeah, I can go with the flow if I like it, though.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like,
right. But if you're ready for more and he not, then you might say, "All right, this ain't what it is."
Yeah, what I'm gonna do? Chase him down like a bat out of hell? Yeah, no. No, I don't do stuff like that.
Okay.
Bye. Listen.
To boyfriend number 2.
It's more fish in the sea, you know.
That's Josh's favorite saying.
I mean, it is. Like, as you get older, listen.
Hey, John, so do you feel like when you first start dating somebody, you feel like you want her to wait until you bring it up to her? Or are you okay with her bringing it up about going to the next step, the next level?
She can bring it up.
Okay. Would you be upset though if she brought it up? Like, I'm ready for it?
That's how you feel. Then
What? You just stopped talking.
My computer locked. I don't unlock it.
Oh.
I was wondering, like, what happened?
That's a good answer, right? Nah, I mean, if that's how you feel, I want you to say how you feel. That's how I know that this is the real deal in that sense. Of just basically, if you're willing to say that to me, that shows me that you're genuine.
Okay, so you won't feel forced or pressure when she does.
No.
Got you. But you might say I'm not ready yet at the same time.
If that's the case, yeah.
Okay.
I think in the context is just if you're like forcing me, there's a difference if you're just saying it, then like, okay, you need to do this. That's different.
Yeah.
Okay. So what if she brought it up like, I don't know, every couple of weeks? At that point, would it upset you at that point?
She's playing games then.
She's telling you how she feels. How she's playing games.
If she, there's a difference of saying something. Okay,
Right.
I feel like you can say something and be firm, and then you can kind of like play along and just consistently saying, waiting for me to say something just to make you feel better. I don't agree with that. You could say something and I could tell that you're serious, but if you consistently go and like piggyback and like, oh well, I really like you now. 2 weeks later, saying the same thing again a week later, it just doesn't seem real.
She's saying it again until she gets the response she wants from you because you ain't giving her what she wants.
Right. That's called nagging, Miguel. That's the point that Ed was talking about earlier, right? This nitpicking and saying things.
Oh, Mike, let me ask you. You've been married. You're married twice, right?
Once.
Once?
Yeah,
my bad. I'll get confused with Ed, but what would you do then?
Maybe she's asking you because you didn't keep it real.
That's a good
Maybe
call.
she's asking you because you giving her like, we talk about this later. I'm sure if she's genuine and you said what you felt, whether it's like, oh, not right now, this is not the move I want to do, or blah blah blah. If you kept it real with her, I'm sure she wouldn't keep nagging.
Right.
I mean, maybe it depends on her maturity level too. So
I feel like that if she brought it to me or whatever, or brought it to you, and she didn't get the response she wanted, I would expect her to ask again within a couple of weeks, because if she really, really likes me, I feel like if she's constantly asking, she really wants this. So that's how I feel. It wouldn't bother me, if that's the question you asked me. No, at all. I mean, if I said to her firmly, no, I don't really want that, I like what we're doing right now, then why are you still asking me? Yeah. But if I was like Eb said, if I was on the fence, like, I'm not ready right now, let me think about it longer, I would expect her to ask me again. Why wouldn't she? I would if it was me on the other end, so it makes sense. What about you, Josh, because you hate nagging, as we all know. So
What is gaslighting, Miguel? So yes, of course.
Of course. So would that be a turn off for you to like just say, you know what, this ain't working at all, or what would it do for you?
Well, again, at that point, it's kind of like you said, though, and you can actually hear where my mindset is going and your answer, because the more you ask, the less I'm going to be attracted to you, because then you're becoming annoying and consciously annoying, right? Because why would you, again, I have to agree with Chloe too, right? Why would you have to ask for someone to be with you?
Well, it's not be with you. I think it's for the clarification of what, like, I guess the title.
In your life.
Right.
Yeah. Right. And again, I gave the same answer on Close Live with Eb, right? It depends on the people. Some people don't need titles. I'm a person who doesn't need titles. If everyone knows that I'm with you, what's the point?
No, as long as that person know. We ain't talking about what y'all know. What other people know. What that person knows. The person want to be clear, like, okay, is it me or we just friends with benefits? That's
right.
What I think. That's what I think.
The whole aspect of the title is a social label. That's the whole title. Of course it is. Yes. And
tell him it's not.
The entire marriage industry is based off of that social title.
For some people, not for everybody.
For the majority of people in Western society, yes.
Yeah, for a lot of people, yeah. Because they feel like, oh, this is the right thing to do. I need to get married. So for some people, yeah, but not for all. Some people,
I agree, not for all, but
we know what's going on. That's all that matter. You know what I'm saying? Not this person, that person. It doesn't matter what they think.
Thank you, brother Wayne. Someone with
Wayne, sit your like.
What's up, Wayne?
What up, Wayne? What's your cute daughter? She's so pretty.
Hey, listen. I'm just saying that I think the woman is trying to get clarity on what you guys are. I don't think necessarily it's for everyone else. And you say you don't need it, but maybe she needs it. It's just for her. So why wouldn't you be able to give it to her?
Information for insecurity, yes. If you don't know where you stand, that's why you want that security, right?
Come on.
Yes, come on.
You're taking it somewhere else now.
That's exactly why you ask. Like you said, Eb, people need confirmation, right? You don't need that confirmation if you're not insecure in the relationship.
You don't have to be insecure to know where you stand. No.
If you don't know where you stand, that's literally being insecure.
When you're first dating somebody, I think people need to be clear at where they stand at. Like the person that was dating that guy for 6 months.
Right.
They obviously wasn't clear, because for me, if you were in a relationship with somebody and you need help and y'all been together for 6 months and he call you, oh, that's my woman, and you can't help me, something wasn't clear. I feel like something wasn't clear in that relationship.
Because I feel like they're more clear nowadays, and there's still a discrepancy. So a lot of cognitive dissonance there.
But I feel like, why would you fight it just to say okay, if you really are with her and that's what you want, if she just says, I need to know what we're doing, why can't you just make her feel better about the situation? Okay, you're my woman. Like, I want to be with you. Why are you like, she's insecure on these other things? stuff like that.
Well, if you don't feel that way and she keep asking, then what else is it?
You don't answer. That's why she keeps asking.
Again, you're applying different parameters. What if you already answered? This situation could happen again.
And now, if you already answered, yeah, she's just being a nag. I don't know what she's doing.
That's a lot. That's what I'm saying. You're acting like that's not happening. That's
if you gave her the clarity that she asked for, I don't know why she would keep asking. I don't understand.
Maybe it's the person you're attracting.
Again, this is not just anecdotal. This is also vicarious. Talk to a lot of guys. A lot of guys feel the same. Probably the majority around the world. Since I've,
been around the world, and I.
Everybody's still been around the world.
Exactly. And John, too. What about you, John? Have you seen this happen in other countries besides America?
Well, I think they people outside America, they do things differently.
Exactly.
Especially how they, when it comes to relationships or just being around each other, I feel like they're a bit more easygoing in comparison to how people are in the States.
Oh yeah.
Less nagging.
It's going to be totally different.
Right.
Less nagging, he says.
Different lifestyles. Less nagging. Maybe you're just dating the nagging type of woman. Maybe you're not.
Well, again, according to most men, usually women are the ones to be nagging.
I know some women that say some men be nagging.
Everyone nags. Come
nagging, stalking.
Now,
everyone
nags.
Y'all men do a lot.
Relationship nag more.
Cry.
So okay, who do you think is more needy then? The males or females? That's a good segue.
Freaking men. Needy as hell.
That's all you, Miguel. You can answer that one first, host.
The majority of men are needy.
Now I'm passing to John. Who do you think is more needy?
Oh no, Mike, no, you ain't whacking out now. I need to hear I need to hear a young Casanova response.
That's an old me before I grew up a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, viewers, chime in.
viewers chime in. Who is more needy, men or women? I already know Josh's response, obviously, but I think that we're both needy in certain areas. That's what I will say. I don't think it's either one or the other.
Now you're building a wall to sit
2020, men are more needier than women.
Wait. So, what do we need? How are we more needy?
Y'all are.
Okay.
Because y'all do things like, for instance, some men, they get married just to get married because they need that woman. It's not because they love that woman. They need them. They feel like they need that woman to build. They need that woman to help take care of them. Yeah, some men get married for that. That's why some relationships don't last.
Yeah, we had that topic too, right? People don't marry for love anymore, right? I think we had that before one time as well.
Right.
Yeah.
And some women marry for money as well. So it goes both ways.
Lots of times, it's the man being more needy though.
But she's very clear in her response. We still have yet to hear from Banks who he thinks is more needy. So
I'll say woman. I'll say woman. Just cause I'm gonna do it.
Just cause you're a dude, you're a dude.
Thank you, Wayne.
Oh, Wayne said something.
Logic to the conversation here.
There's a difference between a needs and a wants.
Yeah, exactly. Some people are needy, so that's why they date certain women for their needs
or their wants and desires.
I don't know. I don't know. I would love to put that in a poll. Josh, put that in a poll. Actually, who's more needy, men or women?
They may want, but dang, I just messed my train of thought. They may want, but they stick around because they're needy. They stick around to them nagging women because they're needy.
Again, I have to agree
they so nagging, but they stick around. Why are you sticking around? Because your ass is needy and you need that lady.
And again, I'm going to have to agree with Bro Dog here. It is based on maturity levels, which means your level of insecurity. the more insecure person is going to be more needy. So that can be both men and women, correct? So that satisfies both answers, both perspectives with the facts.
I think we need some examples of these needs because, like, what Josh, what are you saying by the woman's needs? They need you what to check in with them.
Like our previous conversation, clarity in the relationship.
You call that needy?
Again, if it's nagging, right? If it's nagging, Miguel, if they're nagging you, is that not needy?
If you've given them an answer and they keep asking, of course, that's needy. But again, if you don't give them at all, because you said that you don't feel like you need to give clarity or you don't need to give titles, you know, whatever it was.
Titles isn't clarity, though. That's the thing. So if you already have clarity and you're asking for the title, it's insecurity.
But doesn't that mean you left them with some confusion? Because if they still asking, that means you weren't clear enough.
Again, Miguel, I communicate with zero ambiguity. You know exactly how I feel. So where's the confusion going to come from?
Okay. Well, I mean, the girl might feel that way. I don't know. But I'm saying they still asking.
Because from all the people around the world that I communicate with, I have zero ambiguity. So where
go with this Carmen Sandiego?
I read too. Now, so where is the confusion coming from?
Oh my God. I don't care where you were at, bro. People can still be confused, but let's
from if I'm being direct as I'm being now, where's the confusion coming from?
It shouldn't come, but if she's still asking you, maybe she was confused at some point. How are you giving the clarity? How about that?
Give me a question. I'll give the clarity.
If the girl says, no, Eb, give him a question. I'm not going to do
it. Hey, so,
and before
you've been dating for however long period, and you want to know what you are right now. How would you ask that question?
Mike, give me the parameters. Do we want to use the 6 months example too? Like 6 months?
All right. If that's how long it takes for you, yeah, 6 months then.
And what's the question?
So hey.
You just said, Eb, what are we? What are we doing? That's what you would ask, right?
Yeah. What are we doing? It's just me and you? What? I mean, we all know what that means, right?
Right.
Right. We're exclusive, yes.
Okay.
That's fine.
Right. But it doesn't mean boyfriend and girlfriend. It's a massive difference.
What? Okay. What is the difference? Because I'm confused now.
Yeah.
I mean, you can be exclusive, but not be a boyfriend and girlfriend.
What is the difference was the question.
Well, long as that person knows that.
Right. Like, I'm not going to introduce you as my girlfriend. No, we're not there yet.
Okay, but long as you say that. I hope you're clear when you say that. We're exclusive, but, you know, we're not.
Exclusive means I didn't ask for you to be my girlfriend, so how can you be my girlfriend?
Because she may take that and be like, "Oh, it's just all about me. I'm his woman." What you mean?
Most women will take that. If you said you're exclusive, they would think that that's it. Honestly,
that's why you got to be clear. I need Listen to this one. I need a woman to check me when I'm wrong. I need a woman to be what? I don't have my glasses, y'all.
I need a woman to be a great mother to my child. Every man want a bad bitch, but do they need it? If they can check off other boxes, you need as a man. I would assume women feel the same way. Is that how you feel, Josh?
No.
I don't need you to check me when I'm wrong.
Yeah, I didn't think that was you at all, Josh. When I read that. What about you, Banks? Did you read that? How you feel about what he said?
So what don't you agree with?
You want to see it, Banks?
Let me see. I need a woman to be a great man. Every man want a bad bitch, but they're not needed. They can check off the boxes you need as the man. I mean, I get in context. I mean, I would like those things, you know, in regards to somebody that you're trying to marry. You want somebody to be a great mother. You want somebody to obviously, you know, correct you or hold you in your place if you are wrong. And in regards to the bad chick part, I mean, I could
I want
see
to
that.
talk about that last sentence right there.
What?
He said every man want a bad chick. Let's just say chick, bad chick, but do they need it if they can check off the other boxes? So if the chick wasn't that bad, but she checked off other boxes, would you be okay with that, John?
Yeah, but that's a lot of men.
Okay.
Don't you notice that? Like, I mean, they may aspire or whatever it is, like with their Instagram and follow these chicks that look whatever, but at the end of the day, the one that they actually choose may not be anything that they actually follow based off of whatever it is that woman provides to them.
Mhm.
So, Eb, you say you don't want a man to check you when you're wrong?
What's checking me? What's that checking about?
Telling your ass you wrong today. What you mean?
I might not be wrong. You might disagree with my opinion, but that don't mean I'm wrong. So I need somebody that's gonna be. We're gonna have to agree to disagree. We're gonna have to agree to disagree sometimes.
Disagree. Gotcha.
Not that checking stuff. Checking. we don't gotta check. We don't gotta do that. You wrong. No, because in my mind, I feel like I'm right. So what's there gonna be an argument?
That's why Tony sleep. You probably tire him out. Hey, Josh, what didn't you agree about his statement? I'm assuming it's the last sentence about the bad chick.
Well, the second sentence I definitely agree with.
Okay.
First sentence I do not.
Yeah, I ain't with all that.
Third one, I mean, actually I have my own philosophy about desirability and how attractiveness and the longevity of that. I feel like a chick who's super bad, you're only going to judge her by her baddest moments. So it's easier for that scale to go down rapidly. But a girl who's like super cute, she's going to be super cute for longevity. Personally, I think she's going to age gracefully type of thing.
Okay. But I guess would you trade how bad a chick is and she fill the other boxes like I asked Sean? Same thing. Check the other boxes.
I mean, sure.
Yeah. I think I froze now.
Yeah, you did. Did anyone else freeze?
I'm not frozen. Mike's frozen.
Mike froze.
Damn,
I'm back. I froze like John. I'm back. It's quick. Did he answer the question? Or did I miss it?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, okay. Don't worry about it.
He
All right.
said, yeah.
Okay. All right.
He
So,
the other boxes.
all right. So I guess it kind of goes in line with the next thing, was crossing over from what's different though. Friends with benefits to something exclusive. And was that a question, Josh, or it's like how to do it?
Yeah, how to do it. I was curious about everyone's thoughts, how to do it, when to do it. Should it be done? Should like there even be a friends with benefit title? Because I know some people don't agree with that title or label, whatever you want to call it.
All right. So we're saying that you weren't actually dating at first.
I don't think it's necessarily a label. I think that you two guys know what it's about. And that's the definition, maybe. Friends with benefits. I feel like that stuff don't work out.
But I feel like that's the whole point.
Right. You only attracted to one thing. Like everything else is probably like, okay.
Make believe.
So you don't feel like you can cross over to more once you at that friends with benefits?
Probably not.
Anybody?
I think it depends on how good those benefits are, honestly.
Makes sense. You think the benefits could make you want to have more with her?
Well, here's the thing.
What's the benefits though?
Right. If the benefits are great, keeping it PG-13 here, right? If the benefits are wonderful, right? But at the same time, you're going to be spending more time around them, getting to know them. This is some of your favorite parts here, Miguel, getting to know a person, discover them, and thus discover their body. And then also you get to discover their quirks. So what if their quirks align with your quirks? Then that totally alters your perception of them. Like, wait a minute. So this is already handled. Could we build here?
I got thoughts on that, but John, what do you think? Can you cross over? If you're already friends with benefits to more than that?
I think it depends on the person. Like, let's say you do it, and then I don't know, you might find yourself in a conversation or a debate of some sort, or you find out you have similar likes and dislikes just through random conversation. You might find yourself falling into that idea, but it does depend on that particular person. I wouldn't say that's for everything, but it can happen.
See, I think it's more about the first part of that title, the friends part, not the benefits part. And if you're actually friends with benefits where you do hang out but just have sex, you can develop a relationship with them. I think. Huh? I'm sorry. You hang out and do things. I'm sorry. Sex still PG. But anyway, I think you can look at her. I didn't get detailed like I do on the podcast show, but I think you can get to know them and start to like what y'all have fun together still, and maybe like, yo, this could be my actual girl, this is my actual guy or whatever like that. But if it's really just come over and it's like, wham bam, thank you, man, peace out, then I don't think you can cross over from that. But if you do have friends that, I think you can.
Oh, we have the man, the myth, the legend. Jazz. So what up?
Yeah, what's good, Jazz?
What's good with you?
What's up?
What y'all talking about?
Friends with benefits.
Friends with benefits. That's not no fun no more.
We're talking about can you cross over from that to being with somebody all the way?
Absolutely.
I agree with that too. And Ev don't agree, but I agree with
Why
that.
not?
They ain't what you looking for.
Huh?
They ain't what you looking for. You looking for friends with that friend with the benefit.
Yeah, but you crossed over, so y'all done took y'all friendship as far as it is, and now y'all just went all the way. So I mean, that's simple. It ain't that hard.
Thank you, Jazzo.
Don't make it complicated, Ed.
It don't. I probably just didn't want that person. I just wanted them for friends with the benefits. That's it.
Okay, no. So what happened was the person that it was for you probably really wasn't truly your friend. It was just about the benefits. It wasn't about the friendship.
That's what I just said.
Yeah. So you're talking about something different. You're not talking about friends.
That's just the definition of it. It's not no friends with benefits. It's just the saying, like, you're not necessarily friends like that.
You gotta change the saying then. You gotta make it an acquaintance.
Oh, I forgot you older. I mean,
yeah, I'm grown. No, I ain't older.
No, you're older where you don't know the.
I don't know the
terms.
I take the word for. I take it for what you say.
You're literally.
If it's a friend, it's a friend. If it ain't a friend, then I'm not playing. That's a word that you don't play with. Friend. That's not not an easy word.
You preaching now, Mike. Come on, Mike.
What else was y'all talking about, man?
Mike.
What was that first topic we were going back and forth about a few minutes ago between Ed and Josh, which was really good?
Oh, the real man pays the bills?
No. It was about the you with the titles.
Yeah,
6 months, yeah.
Real women pay the bill too.
Thank you, Jazz. Finally, right?
Nobody never said a woman don't pay the bills.
She got to be just as real as the guy got to be, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nobody ain't say nothing. Nobody.
Yeah, the bills are shared.
in some relationships, it's all about what y'all do in your relationship. That's it.
Oh yeah, I mean it's about how you set it up. Cause I know some people where they pay all the bills.
Yeah, and it's nothing wrong with them.
I mean, it works, but I disagree.
True.
I ain't making more about by myself, so I ain't paying them all by myself.
So, Jazz, look, the scenario was the chick was with the dude 6 months, and then so I have what she needs somewhere to stay. He said, "No, you can't stay with me, but he'll $300 to help you out and whatnot." So
What happened?
She needed somewhere to stay.
Let me explain to you.
All right, go ahead.
Explain the context.
It was they were boyfriend and girlfriend, right? They were in
Yes, they've been together 6 months.
She needed somewhere to stay. She called him up and said, "Hey, I need somewhere to stay." He said, "Oh, you can't stay with me, but I'll give you $300. What you think about that?
They're not in a relationship.
Exactly.
Yeah, they ain't in a relationship. He just smashed her.
Exactly. Josh disagrees.
He got something else. Hey, do he live by himself?
Yeah.
Oh, he got something else going on.
Mm-hmm.
He definitely got something else going on, or he not even into her like that. And then he give her $300. Where's she going? Oh yeah, he gave a brush off money, $300. That means it's over.
So Josh said it's only 6 months. So why should he let her stay there? Should she have family members to call? Stuff like that.
She asked him though.
But my thing is, if they 6 months, 6 days, if they in a relationship and she has nowhere to go, that's your job. If that's your girlfriend, or if that's your woman, or that's somebody who you trying to be, her man or her friend. Why wouldn't you let her stay when she's fell on hard times and have nowhere to stay?
Yeah.
Why do you have to defer her to her friend, her mother, or anybody else? If you're not that person for her, then give her the $300 and tell her go on about the business, just like they did.
Or you should have kept it real from the beginning.
Exactly.
And probably wouldn't have never asked you. And y'all would have just been friends with benefits.
Yeah, you let her on. You let her on for 6 months and why she felt comfortable enough to even ask you that.
Exactly.
Now, I would be curious if everyone's answer would change if the amount given was in the range of $5,000 and would start paying all of her business.
Well, it's not about the amount given, right? Because for real, if it just depends on the person, because if the person is able to give her $5,000, right, it still mean the same thing. He just gave her more money because he got more. So the money don't necessarily mean anything. Because if you're dealing with a joker that got a bunch of money, $5,000 don't mean anything.
Yeah, she didn't ask for no money. She asked for a place to stay.
All right, so I'm just asking y'all because y'all have been in more experienced relationships for longer and longer term than I have. So if one of your close friends or family members said they just met someone, right, and it's in 6 months, and they said they're going to move in with them within that 6 months, would you not say that's too soon?
No,
that's their business.
They grown.
Yeah, that's your business.
They grown.
Well, again,
you want me to tell you?
Again, I'm just gonna look at the divorce stats, but
the divorce stats. The divorce. Hey, people say now because of the quarantine, that's why divorce rate's higher. That's a lie. Divorce rate's higher because they should have been together anyway.
Exactly.
And they make decisions like that.
But you talk about the statistics of that. If they together for 6 months and she asks him for somewhere to stay, and he says no, and he lives by himself, and that's somebody that he's taking serious, he got something else going on, or she got something else going on. Unless you're talking about it's an incident where it's a woman that have kids, or the man have kids and he have custody of the kids, and he don't want to bring the person around the kids that soon, or something like that, or in they 6 months they wasn't introduced to the kids properly, then that's something totally different. But y'all didn't say that, so we just going by what y'all said. God got something going on, or
they just not ready yet.
Yeah, they ain't ready because he ain't ready for her. They're not there. That's really not.
You should know if you into somebody within 6 months.
But not living with 6 months. No, that's ridiculous. No.
Well, it all depends on if you're talking about. It all depends on what mature state y'all at.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because if you still like early 20s playing around, and if you're older and you're taking people serious and you're trying to build something, so it'll be totally different. But if you have
parameters, that I definitely agree with that.
I tell you what, if it's a girl that I'm messing with, right, and I fell on hard times and I asked her for somewhere to stay, and she talking about no, that relationship is done then.
I said the same thing. Bye bye.
That relationship, oh.
Yeah, I wouldn't ask. Not within 6 months. Me personally, I'm just not going to ask.
I'm
asking not in a relationship.
That's who I'm with. Just because we were together for 6 months, I talked to her more than I talked to you. Then I talked to my mother. I talked to her all day, every day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they not in a relationship then. That's all. That's what that
Josh
means.
got this whole time thing where like it's too early, too soon, all of it, stuff like that.
Okay, Josh, let me ask you this: what's a good time then?
I asked the same thing, Jazz. He can't answer.
Well,
there is no time.
Exactly.
Right. It's subjective. I agree with that. We all saying the same thing, but I'm just saying usually 6 months is pretty short.
But you're saying that's too early. So what's the earliest time then?
Well, let's say after 6 months.
Okay. Well, she needed to just wait another day, and then she could act 6 months in a day.
Or she could wait another 6 months for like a year. Then
she gonna be homeless. She don't got nowhere to stay. She already homeless.
Josh been hurt before.
There's no beautiful woman in the world who's gonna be homeless.
Josh.
Nah, because if you don't let her stay with you, she gonna stay with somebody else.
And that means she got something else going on. So it ain't
make OnlyFans.
Josh gonna say, "Did you ask your parents yet?" That's what Josh gonna say.
Did you ask your brother, your sister, your cousin, auntie? That's usually
wait. Right? Tell them out. They're not gonna feel comfortable asking them because at the end of the day, they got families. This girl is 6 months into trying to build a relationship, so quite naturally, she will ask you first. You want her to ask her mom, so she will intrude on her mom, her dad, ask her cousin that's probably got a family, ask the brother that got a family. Like, who would do that?
Family.
Don't do that, Josh. Don't do that, Josh.
Josh been hurt before.
Josh, you ain't come to stay with me, Josh.
You heard what I said.
I wouldn't ask either.
Yeah, I wouldn't offer neither.
I wouldn't ask.
I would ask you, do you got a chick? That's where you need to go stay.
Yeesh.
Josh been hurt before. That's his problem. You been hurt before.
You know what? I don't know if Josh ever took a relationship serious. That's Josh. I don't think Josh put that much thought into it. You know why? He don't have enough time. Like Josh don't. That's just not Josh's thing. Josh look at everything sideways, the other way.
He just gotta.
Yeah.
Friends with benefits, huh, Josh?
I mean, I'm just being Josh. Simply that.
Yeah, you ain't putting it out there on that live, huh? I know.
Eesh.
I see my man Banks on here.
Drink your tea. Hey, Jazz.
Yes.
They got the wave cats and the hats on. They scared to take their hats.
It's bad, Jazz. It's bad, man.
Hey, yo, man. Listen, man. Jazz around. It's over. It'll be over soon.
Hey, man. We hope so, man.
It'll be over soon.
If it's over, hey, if they let you open tomorrow, Banks will be there. So.
Hey, listen. I got the space, so I could be 6 feet. I got the buzzer on the door, so I can keep people out.
That's what I said.
I can abide by the rules.
That's true.
Even though I think it's overrated, but that's just my opinion.
Yeah. Ab said she okay wearing a face mask all day. So Ab said she okay with wearing the face mask all day if she had to. Stuff like that. So. Man,
listen, man, the barbers, nail salons, we've been exposed to everything all day, every day. This thing just happened.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
You never know. I don't see Trump or Pence wearing one.
That's true. Trump, I ain't never seen Trump with one at all. So, how you doing though, Jazz? How the family and everything?
Everybody good, man. We holding on, taking it easy. I'm stressed out. I don't got nothing to do. Finding
Yeah,
projects around the house.
it's killing you. I know it is. You like to get out and do stuff. So
Yeah. It's right here is crazy. I'm
You
talking
could go
about
ride a bike. You could go jog.
No. I mean, all that's fine, right? But you got to think about it, right? So you always taught to have your own, to go get your own business, to go do that, and then they just tell you that you can't work. So you don't get the unemployments like most barbers and hairstylists don't get all that kind of stuff, the benefits, and then they'll come and say you shouldn't do this and you shouldn't do that. So for me, I don't knock nobody that go cut. I don't knock nobody that don't go cut. I applaud both. I applaud you if you do. I applaud you if you don't. Whatever makes you feel safe. But for them just to come and just decide what's essential and what's not essential is just crazy. Like, because you can still go to Walmart, you can still go to Lowe's, and that's just as many people that you're around. So it's just what they see as convenient. And then I hear like in some states they open up barbershops only to cut essential workers' hair. Like what kind of nonsense is that?
Yeah.
Really? I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
What state is that in?
That's coming. They got it. And then, so
everybody gonna be essential then. How you gonna
no, but they're trying to make it to where you have to see their note, and like you gotta police them, basically.
Yeah, but
that's
not gonna work.
Me personally,
regulate?
I won't open up under those kind of standards. I'm not doing that. Then you got the other lady in Texas. She got 7 days.
I'm sorry, y'all.
But she came off with that though. You see how much money they made her they raised $280,000 for her.
What happened?
Yeah.
I didn't see that. I didn't follow it because
on GoFundMe, they said she was a hero. Okay, she was still opening over and over and over again, and they kept finding her at her salon, and they kept finding her. She kept opening, so finally gave her 7 days in jail. But the people in Texas had a GoFundMe page and raised $280,000 for her. She probably made more than she make in 3 years.
No, but here's the thing about that, though, right? Even though she made the money and even though she got the GoFundMe, what happens is the harassment that's going to come from the state and the board.
Yeah,
it just go. I don't know.
She gonna be on her tippy toes.
Yeah, every time she got to cross all her T's and dot all her I's now because she under the she under the
Yeah, because she kept doing it over and over again.
I mean, but because I don't know her story, maybe she don't have support. Maybe she got kids or family she got to feed. So I'm not the one.
That was her claim for her employees, her family.
So I'm not knocking her, and that's why they see her as a hero. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not mad at her. That's for sure. I applaud her.
So you just
I'm mad at her either. I mean, I wouldn't want to do that 7 days though, but I ain't mad at her.
Oh yeah, no. 7 days. I'm done with them.
Yeah. Well, once they tell you that, it's over, huh, Jazz?
I mean, look, they told me to close on Thursday. It was over.
No, I was there the last day.
Yeah, I don't want no smoke.
What date was that?
It was the 26th.
The 12th.
Nah, it was before that.
I think it was like March. I think it might have been like March 26th or something like that. 25th or something like that.
I think it was before that, wasn't it, Banks? Yeah, it was
before that. It was before my birthday.
When was your birthday?
Yeah. My birthday was the 23rd, so
it was 19th.
I think it was the 12th.
Nah,
it was, no, the 19th. The 19th.
The week before that. Yeah.
It was the 19th.
Yeah, 19th.
Yeah, it was early, Jazz. I remember. I remember that.
I was there that last day.
It was early.
March 19th.
It was like the
Wow.
second week, second,
It was
third. I
It
guess.
was on a Thursday.
Yeah,
Yep.
March 19th.
Yeah.
Because Banks tried to get in Friday, but he
Yeah.
couldn't get in, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
You're right. 'Cause it was over.
Yeah. Yeah, I got the text.
I was like, oh man.
Dang. That's
Josh,
crazy.
he good though. It's normal for him, so he's straight.
I mean, Josh. Josh look like Josh.
Yeah. It's killing, man. Look,
Josh ain't
it's killing me,
traveling
man.
too.
Look at
Josh
this.
good.
Josh
Oh,
come
yeah.
what? How often Josh come?
Whenever he traveling.
Damn, Josh. Whenever you got somewhere to go, huh?
I'm not traveling now.
Hey, that's why he
you
good.
You good.
Yeah. Josh probably get 5-6 haircuts a year.
Nah,
Nah, he a little better than that. Don't do
Yeah.
my mouth like that. I got you, Josh.
right.
I missed all the topics. What else were y'all talking about, man?
Well, Cave came on talking about the NBA and
The Last Dance.
the Last Dance, the Jordan documentary and stuff like that.
I missed that. I haven't watched that yet.
Yeah. You ain't watched it yet?
Nah.
So
You been
what
watching?
you talking about? You bored or that? What you be doing?
The Blacklist.
That's what Banks on.
Oh, the Blacklist?
Yeah.
I'm on that now.
Yo, that show's crazy.
It's on pause right now.
I'm about to watch that right after this.
Yeah.
What is
The
it on?
Blacklist. It's on Netflix, Ed. The Blacklist.
All right.
You'll like it.
You watch Money Heist?
Nah.
That's good too.
I don't be having I be doing stuff. I be going bike riding with the family.
Oh, well, yes. That's good.
Hey, well, I will tell you this, right? And I will say this. What this time has gotten to show people is that you miss a lot of time with your family. You should be with your family. You should hang out. I've been playing Monopoly with my daughter. That's been cool. You miss a lot. And them 2:00 nights, over. Yeah, nobody appreciate none of that type of stuff. I'd rather be home with the family.
That's good. Hey, I'm good with that.
Yeah.
Nice.
So you do see a lot of things going on, like self stuff. Like you don't need as much as you think to be happy.
That's true.
It's a lot of stuff.
Absolutely.
If you look at in every dark, you want to try to find some light. And you should be able to find it in your family. You'd be good.
Yeah.
This might be a good chance for you to try to get the appointments going, Jazz. We talked about.
Oh well, right now, right? So you thinking right now? A lot of the businesses that we seen, a lot of the barbershops that we saw in the hair salon and stuff, you won't see them again. So it's the percentage of small businesses that won't survive this is high. So right now it's almost like you could just go in and you got to start all over, right? So I could go in now and just start however I want to start, because they're making this the new norm, right?
Yes.
And so now it's gonna have to be appointments. I'm gonna have to give some more spots. I'm gonna have to not let as many people come in. So now the barbershops that we once known where it was just a hangout and people came in, when does them days come back?
I would think almost 2 years, honestly.
And in 2 years, right?
Yeah.
You accept what's going on now as the norm, right?
Right.
So most people don't come out of habit.
Right.
So now that's just how it is.
Yeah. I mean, I like the idea for you anyway. So.
I mean, for me, yes, I plan on doing things different. I'm, figured out some things going forward, but I'm not accepting the norm. I'm not accepting the new norm completely. I ain't doing that. I'm just, because I enjoy the conversations in the barbershop.
Yeah, I know. I was saying that to my, so I said a lot of stuff happening right now. I wish we talk about it in the barbershop. You know what I mean? Like it's just so different right now.
So I'm gonna be one of the type of person that's gonna fight against that because you're gonna lose the community. Like we don't watch so many kids grow up. We don't watch so many kids have families and get married and like the values that the barbershop has. Like I'm not letting that die out that easy.
No. It's just it's a little different. People come for advice, even when they're not getting their haircut and stuff like that. So it's tough.
Yeah. So even we gotta yell from 6 feet apart.
I was just about to say,
we're gonna still have a
it's big
conversation.
enough where everybody can be spread apart.
Yeah. Nah. So we're gonna have that on space. I see your dog, Eb, too.
It's crazy, dog.
That's what's up. Yeah, so that's the good thing about us that we have the room to space out.
Yeah, I feel you like that. Yeah, I think it'll be fine at the end of the day. So,
it's gonna definitely be fine.
Yeah, I can't wait. As long as I ever went, my hair never been this hard, so it's killing me.
Take the hat off. You still ain't take the hat off.
Nah, I'm good. I'm going to buy me a pick first. So like,
I see my boy Banks over there. He's still the poet.
Of course.
Hey, Chanel.
To speak on what Jazz just said, life as we know it is for our profession will never be changed.
No, will be changed forever.
Will be changed. Forever. Will forever be changed.
What she do? She do hair?
Life as we know it for our profession will forever be changed.
It will be changed? I don't think so.
Well,
in a way, yeah, I guess, depending on where you at with it.
Well, we're gonna have to do everything that we can to try to stay true to who we are. Even that they're going to change some things and they're gonna make us try to abide by all the rules, and we have to, but we just gotta go as close to it as we possibly can, like to the wire. Like you gotta skate on like thin ice. I'm skating because I'm not allowed. Like I'm not going far enough to get in trouble or to jeopardize our license and all that type of stuff. But I'm not going to sit here and watch us not be able to interact with the youth and advise people and have positive conversations. I ain't sitting back letting that one fly. One person at a time. Like for us, we don't have to have one person at a time because we can still have. It's big enough to where we can have the distance, and we can still get good conversation, and you can still get good, audience, and have fun.
How's Pucho and Roy doing?
They doing good actually. We all in a group chat. We all check on everybody, and probably be making us a banana pudding when we come back. So everybody doing good. I actually just talked to Pucho. I just talked to Pucho not too long ago. He been doing some painting and stuff to keep busy, and that's about it. We ain't really doing too much.
All right, cool. That's what's up. And just because your food look good, don't mean it tastes good, Ed. So,
everybody like it over here. That's all that matters.
Hey, yo, hold up though. But speaking of food, what happened to the wings, Mike?
What wings? The turkey wings?
Them turkey wings that you've been cooking for 2 years, Mike.
Probably nasty. That's why.
Stop hating, man. My turkey wings banging.
The last time somebody said their turkey wings was good, they brought them in the shop. Oh my God.
They ran them out the shop, man.
Who was that? That's crazy.
Some guy, one of Billy old customers or something.
The wings was horrible.
They was bad. They wasn't even falling off the bone.
I'm probably working from home for a long time. So when you open back up, I'll bring the turkey wings in.
Yeah. They better be falling off that. Oh, I don't even eat that. What am I talking about?
Yeah, look at you.
Don't worry about it. I got yours.
Got to find ways around it. The shop used to be like my second family. People need it. That's what Tiffany said.
Well, what's up, Tiff? What's going on with you?
That's why Bank said it should be essential, people, because they need it. They missed that conversation.
Hey, well, my thing is, who decides what's essential?
Yeah. Because I said that myself when I get restaurants, and I'm like, why is Rita's essential? Rita's just water ice. So who decides?
You can't even make a meal off of that.
They definitely open.
I know they open. I live right by it. It's crazy.
Yeah, so my thing is like, I think that they really they're crippling the economy for no reason whatsoever.
Yeah. So
I think I'm talking about they just crippling like for no reason. And then, right, how Ruth Chris get $20 million? Yo?
What?
How
Yeah.
Ruth Chris get $20 million?
Oh, people going to Ruth Chris in these times of crisis, huh?
Ruth Chris got $20 million that people complained about. Now they said they're gonna give it back.
Yeah, off the pay
Who the other
protection,
place? Shake,
the payment protection plan.
Shake Shack got over 10 million.
Wow.
The NBA got 50 million, right?
It did something crazy. It's crazy. But I just, I'm essential. I think barbers, hairstylists, nail techs, we essential.
I think I think they are for a lot of reasons. People, their sanity, and people need that conversation.
Hey, yo, but check this out though. In the Army barbershop didn't close.
Sure.
Nah, the Army barbershop didn't close because that's part of their uniform.
Oh, that don't make any sense though. Still the same virus. Yeah.
Exactly. They ain't closed.
Exactly, that makes sense. Because what about people who work in food who gotta stay groomed and all that?
Yeah.
They gonna tell you put on a mask. That's the answer to everything. That's the answer. Put on a mask.
Yeah, you better rack up on your mask and gloves when you open back up.
If you put on if you get hit
I'm
by
not wearing no gloves. I'm sorry.
Coronavirus. Now listen, I would do what makes you feel safe, right? So I didn't know when people got sick, you didn't not come to the barbershop, and you should stay home if you don't feel good. But I'm not going to just wear gloves and masks just because. Now, if a person come in and ask me to, I will.
I'm not wearing gloves, first of all, because gloves is cross contamination.
I agree.
I'm not doing all that.
Keep changing. You better off just washing your hands.
To me, I'm more conscious without gloves. If I'm wearing gloves, I'm be like,
better off sanitize.
You realize, I touch my phone, I touch my keys. Like, you better off washing your hands. For me,
I agree with you. I don't like wearing gloves anyway. If I have to wear a mask, I will. But gloves is going to be kind of tricky. Like, you're going to have to. Only thing about me when I wear gloves, I constantly change them. I take them off after everything I do. So
you got to.
So now, like when I see people wearing the same gloves over and over from one store to the next store, I'm like, what the purpose of that?
And then they get in their car.
Be wearing their mask in the car. Because I be seeing people and they be in the car by themselves wearing masks. I be like, what are you doing?
I had an argument earlier, and a girl told me that I don't know what I'm talking about, so I shouldn't talk about it. And obviously, I don't know. She said that you could catch the virus riding in the car with your window down or riding. I was like,
stay in the house then.
Yeah, I mean, basically, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, man.
Like, come on. Okay, well, you might have to stay in the house then.
This whole thing is just kind of weird to me. Like, so my nephew had it, his wife had it, and his 4-year-old son, he was fine. My nephew, they fine now. And my the nephew had it, right? And this is funny, right? So he had it. No, he didn't have it. His girlfriend mom's had it, right? And the girlfriend didn't have it. So he was over there. He went to sleep with his mask on. So then she went and got tested, and I was like, well, why did she go get tested if she wasn't nothing wrong with her? So she went and got tested again, She was fine. But the little brother that's 10 years old, he tested positive, but he ain't had no symptoms. What they call it, or whatever it is.
Asymptomatic. Yeah.
Yeah. So he ain't have no symptoms. So how many people are like that's around?
It says a lot.
A lot.
Yeah, it's a whole
Don't
bunch.
know.
Yeah, but you didn't know about nothing. You didn't know about no other disease that nobody had. You did not know. You ain't know who had the flu.
I think I had it a couple of times.
Yeah, I think
to be honest.
so. Now that I'm thinking about it, I was talking to my wife, right? And in December, when I went to Puerto Rico, I never had a cough like this ever. I took like 2 bottles of cough syrup. I never, ever had a cough like this. And then I had a headache when I was in Puerto Rico. And I had a cough that was waking me up out my sleep. And it was crazy. So I think so many people had it and just don't know.
Yeah, I think I definitely had it.
That's a given.
I think I might have had it in February.
Remember that time? Remember I was kept coughing in the shop? I coughed for a long time.
That's probably how I got it.
Nah, nigga. You said you was in Puerto Rico. Nah, because Bucho be up there coughing too there. You know he
But hey, yo, but look, granted, it's serious. You have to take precaution, but this is the stuff that you've been taught as a kid. Don't put your hand in your mouth. Don't have people in your face. Keep your distance when you're talking to people. Cover your nose. Wash your hands. All this stuff is stuff that we know. They got songs about wash your hands.
We should know. But people weren't listening to it. That's a problem.
No, you knew that from a kid.
I knew, but I'm saying people weren't doing it.
Get down.
People just don't do it.
Right. Men barely wash their hands, honestly. They come out the bathroom.
They come out the bathroom.
Oh, women do too. Nasty.
Yo, but they still do it though.
Nasty.
I still see just come out the bathroom and wash their hands.
Women been doing like they're nasty.
That's horrible.
Look, man, I don't know what nobody else gonna do, but I know what I'm gonna do. I'm put some soup on mine. Yeah, so one thing I know what to do.
Hopefully you open up soon, man. We definitely miss being up in there. I'll say
We
that.
open up soon. We gonna open up. Hey, look, wait. Didn't they say they got another 30 days?
Yeah, well, he's extended 30 days just now, today, actually.
He did?
Wow.
Yeah. Murphy. Yeah.
Yo, this is what I'm talking about. 30 days for what? Why? Did he say why? Is anything
He
open?
said the data not good enough for him to open yet. The beach is gonna open on the 26th, like Wildwood or something like that.
Because I'm going.
Wildwood for sure. I don't know about Seaside. Wildwood open on 26th. And Belmar too.
I want to drive by. I need somewhere to go. I don't necessarily got to get out. I don't like the beach anyway. I don't like the crowds, but I need to just drive by somewhere.
There you go. Yeah.
I want to drive by and see some people having a good time.
Yeah, I feel that way too, man. I might do the same thing. So.
I ain't going to the beach. I don't like the beach anyway, though, but I like to see people having fun.
Yeah, they opened up last weekend, but then they had to close, something like that. So,
yeah, I heard that.
Yeah.
They ain't open up to everybody.
Yes, they did.
What's up, Ahmad? What's going on with you?
Oh, that's all you see, Ahmad? Okay.
Ahmad ain't acting like that. Leave Ahmad alone.
That's a Christian man.
Leave him alone, man. We're all stressed out in certain ways, man. Leave him alone.
Eb here looking fresh though.
I just did it just because I had to come on here. I wasn't coming on here looking crazy. So I had to,
Ezel.
I had to take my little twist out.
Ezel talked about me so bad the other day. He was like, "Man, are you all right? You look so bad." Yeah, like asked me to say. He said I look like I was smoking. I was like, "Oh man, I gotta go do something."
What happened? Your hair was growing and stuff like that?
Yeah, man. You know my hair grows some places.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yes, I like nah. I gotta go. Do something.
You can do it by yourself. You the barber. What you mean? You lucky. I wish I could DIY myself.
Oh yeah. I mean, I did it. I just cut it off.
Yeah.
Just hold on. Don't do it.
A friend of mine did it. He messed himself up.
I seen Matt mess himself up on Instagram. I said you shouldn't have did that. Shouldn't have did that. Shouldn't have did that.
Yeah, it's not that easy. Stuff like that. I see all these tutorials. Just do that. Man, I'm not doing that. Y'all crazy. So,
Just rock it out.
yeah, I'm trying.
You shave your face, Mike. You good?
Nah. My face is still there. It's more than ever. It's actually higher now.
Oh, all right. Look, you get a full beard by the time you come back.
I will.
Gerald Levert, know what I mean?
Beard game.
I don't know what I'm doing with my hair. I got all kinds of options now. It's so high.
So, yeah, you can do what you want.
I do what I want. Yeah.
Hey, yo, Jazz, both Mike and John lost the wave, gonna lose the wave bet.
Nah, all they gotta do is just keep brushing.
Not me.
John,
that's all you gotta do, the banks.
You see John he go keep his tied down. He let it go into waves.
John ain't had no waves in the first place.
Hey, I don't know what to tell you, man. We'll see.
You gonna have?
I don't know about no waves. He got some poems. I know he gonna have a whole bunch of them.
He been dropping new poems and stuff lately.
I saw one of them.
Yeah.
It was so long. I ain't even fit. I read 2 sentences. I'm like, all right, I'm out. John be talking to them chicks, man. He don't be talking to nobody else.
That's why he's John, man. He do what he do.
That's what's up. What are you doing, Ed?
On my phone.
Oh, you over there falling asleep?
No, I ain't sleep yet.
What's up with Terrence and Destiny?
Chilling.
He still working on his basketball stuff, or?
Yeah, he be working out, running and stuff.
That's good.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got me. I be going to Vaughn still on Zoom. It's crazy. Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, Vaughn Park's making money.
Oh, that's good.
Huh? I'm about to do some haircuts on Zoom.
Then your boy Gabe have a then Gabe have a Zoom class tonight, I think. Or was that last night?
I don't know.
Tonight.
You better
tonight,
go to
right?
your client Zoom class. Don't do it like that.
I didn't know you had one.
Yeah, tonight. It was
I can't
tonight.
wait till my foot get better.
Who?
Hey.
Gabe?
Oh, that's right, Ed. What happened to you?
Oh, Gabe's classes today?
At Sam's Club, and I went to pull the cart, and a cart fell on my foot. Nah, you pulled it out from the cart. Huh?
It's messed up bad?
It's better. Much better now. I could walk, actually. I don't need the crutches. But I was using crutches all last week.
Did you put your foot in ice?
No, I put ice on it. I ain't put my foot in it.
Go get a bucket of ice. And go get a bucket of ice and put some cold water in it and some ice and watch a movie and let your foot just go numb. It's gonna hurt. But just let it go numb.
It's over now. I can walk. I'm good. I ain't putting nothing.
It ain't over. I'm trying to tell you.
I put it in Epsom salt. I put ice on.
Oh, all right, good. And then now you got stretch.
It ain't swelled up no more. It was swelled up like a pig's foot. It was bad.
Wow.
I'm good now.
Who helped you? Who doctored you back to health, Tone? Yes, you did.
Nah, couldn't nobody touch it. It hurt it that bad.
Oh yeah, it was bugging.
I was in the bed the whole time. I had to keep it propped up. Couldn't move.
I tell you what, now I can't walk past this refrigerator or the pantry without eating something.
Yeah, I ain't doing. That's why you see me eating food.
Man, listen, I'm eating anything that's around.
Not me. I ain't coming out of this quarantine. Mm-mm. I'm eating
I
food.
actually walk every day. I lost like 40 pounds since this thing started, so I walk every day.
You lost 40 pounds?
I lost 40 pounds, yeah.
You going in, yo, you doing good because you going backwards. Most people going up.
Because I walk like 2 miles a day in my neighborhood. I walk before work and during my lunch break, so.
Oh, yeah?
Good.
Yeah, every day.
That's real good.
Yeah. One day I was at the barbershop. I walk from here to the barbershop.
Hold on, Mike. Don't do that because the last time you living closer on East State Street, you told me to walk too far.
Hey, listen, times have changed, man.
That was a good walk, bro.
I walk everywhere now. I was like, why do I be driving to the movie theater? Like I walk in like 5 minutes now. I was like, okay, I was driving before. So
Wait, really?
Wait, you driving to
my house? Y'all was driving before, yeah.
Oh yeah, you just bugging. You just bugging.
I know.
Mm.
Yeah, Josh, you see how close I live. Josh, you dropped me off. It's right there.
I mean, you can throw a stone there, Mike.
Yeah, it's crazy. Never again. I learned about, I'll do everything now. So that's cool. That's all I do though. Work from home. So
Where's Zoe at?
Zoe probably she went upstairs, but she didn't even say good night. So I don't know where
she
Zoe.
missed her cheerleading and stuff. I mean her gymnastics and stuff like that.
Yeah, she do. Zoe be cheering in the house. She be on Zoom. She be outside doing little flips. She be taking her little class. Get up in the morning, go in there. She on her line. She online in class, so she all right.
I'm glad I don't have no little kids. Ooh.
Yeah.
Hey, don't Terrence still got classes and stuff like that?
Huh?
Oh, Terrence still got classes to go to online? Or no?
Terrence graduated from high school.
Oh.
Yeah, Terrence done.
He's 18 years old.
I don't know.
I ain't got to keep up with them kids in no school. Like parents with them younger kids. Oh my God.
Yeah, I heard it's tough.
Yeah, it's tough.
It's real tough. Hey, can you? Oh, okay, so imagine, right? Can you imagine how tough it is for people that don't get any help? No, they don't get. First of all, they don't like for females that don't get no child support help, right? Then they don't get no unemployment. They don't get no benefits, and they can't go to work.
Yeah, that's tough.
That's
a lot
crazy.
Of money. Yeah. Both ways. But then there's people out here who live in the projects and they get everything: stimulus, unemployment, all types of stuff. So both ways.
Distancing.
Yeah.
Then
you make your money hand over fist.
I don't know. Hey, but look, on a good note, I love my Anuyu family. I have, appreciate y'all.
Oh yeah, no doubt, man. Always gonna hold you down, man.
Yeah, y'all as well.
Now we definitely got a good family.
Him and these side effects.
He loves it.
Hey, yo, Jazz, look what I can do, Jazz. You ready?
What?
Guys. I hope you don't think I'm like talking out of my like rear end. Not that you would mind.
Josh got all the tricks.
Yeah.
Josh, you should play the Roy clip.
That was that lady voice where he had that shirt off.
No, I was in Toronto a year earlier. Please get your
It sound like that same lady to me.
Oh no, they're completely different. Two different countries.
I don't care about it. I mean, just because they're all screaming don't mean you right. So you gonna let somebody else talk?
Yeah, that was all on Roy.
Yeah.
All Roy.
Roy says because you screaming on me, you right. You heard what Roy said.
Yeah, I'm gonna use that too.
Yeah, I miss all the barbershop. He's super funny. So yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah, all gets psych. Yeah, see? Look, like what she just said. I can only imagine how tough it is. 2 little kids and you gotta work during the day.
God bless your soul. Woo, Jesus. And I ain't
Job
got no
don't make
little kids.
Hey, yo,
you're
but
right.
Tiff go for it. Tiff as tough as they come. So if anybody can do it, she can do it. It's hard though. It's definitely
Job
hard.
don't be caring either. They be like, listen, you still gotta work. I don't care what's going on at your house. So
Yeah, nah. Jobs don't care. Jobs are insensitive.
my job told us that you need to go in the room and close the door so people know that you're working. I'm like, you got little kids, they ain't gonna stop coming in the room. They're gonna keep coming in the room. It's just like,
Yeah, now that's crazy rough because kids go ask you questions all day. Mommy, daddy, mommy. If they see you, they talking.
Right.
Yeah. No.
They run into the house.
Especially if they don't understand what they doing at the work.
Yeah, they gotta like my
Y'all working the same
niece,
time. They working, you working.
she like she like, Auntie Misha, I need help. And I'm like, wow. So Camisa be on the phone. She gotta like so now you gotta try to make the time to get them to help because they classes online is only but a short period of time.
Mm-hmm.
So like trying to juggle is it's a lot.
At least only got like 5 more weeks of the school part, so maybe that'll help a little bit. But then they'll be bored. So
yeah, and they still can't go nowhere. Now they don't have nothing to do.
They ain't even got summer camp.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's crazy because all the kids miss school. I would have never thought I
I
would
feel
have heard.
sorry for people in them little kids. Dang. They don't even have summer camp.
No.
Can't get rid of them. Can't get rid of them.
That's gonna be rough. That's definitely gonna be rough.
Hey, Jazz, man, Nas miss you.
Yeah, Nas good. That's my boy.
Nas got to be stressing because he love getting his haircut. So I know he's stressing.
Pretty boy Nas. That's pretty boy Nas.
Yo, this got to be killing him, Banks. I'm telling you.
He called me the other day. Him and his dad was having a debate over Jazz. I forgot what they're talking about, but it was hilarious.
Well,
did he tell you about? I think it was about appointments.
It was about Nas want me to charge more, which I probably will, but I don't. Nas want me to charge like I'm in California, and I think his dad was like was basically saying you can't outprice your neighborhood, something to that effect. Like I forgot exactly what they was arguing about. But they both got valid points though. They both did.
I was going to charge what, like $60, $70 a cut or something like that?
Nah, I want to try charge. I don't know what you know what? I never even got the bottom line price. I just knew it was more. Both of them agree with it should be more, but I think Nas was more. Okay. I think Nas was probably more than his dad was. And Nas
but he's saying that, but how consistent will he be once it's more and more?
Yeah, you know, exactly. But it just can't be consistent for one person though. Like, you know what I mean? Because that one person is not getting a haircut every day. So it gotta be consistent it gotta be something that's consistent for the majority.
Makes sense, yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
demographic. All that plays a part.
Yeah.
Nas just want that guaranteed appointment. He want to get in and get out. That's Nas.
He can get it. Now he could definitely get it.
And if he want to pay you more, he should tip more, huh?
Yeah, I mean, listen, this is one thing. I always told everybody, you can, if that's what you want, you could make yourself be guaranteed. Pay.
True.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can't come and through and acting like you're a boss and don't pay like a boss. Sure. But you know, and then complain all day, all the time. So I'm like, look, man, you know, people doing the best of it. I don't know, doing the best I can, trying to help you out. But now, with the new structure that I'm forced to do, it should be okay.
It kind of works out better, not better, but you can do the you know,
My
kind of
wife just walked past here.
Oh, what up, Kamisha?
So, Kamisha.
Kamisha.
Ev said, "What up?" Now she act like she's doing something now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, I will say this. I love my wife. Hardest working woman in the world. She hold us down.
She still working?
Yeah, the online. She works well, the way she able to, is like online tours. She still got mad phone calls to do.
Okay.
If the house is empty, they could go in.
Gotcha.
You know, some people leave the doors open, give them
They
gloves.
could be 6 feet apart.
Yeah, a lot of people buying houses right now because the rate's so good right now. So a lot of people buying.
If people have any money and they still going to work, it's a perfect time to buy a house.
Yeah, my dad looking for one right now, actually. So
yeah, it's a
Yeah.
perfect time because now you got some people that have issues, and you know they just want to sell their house,
Right.
so they're giving it away for good numbers.
Yep.
And now, for real, houses not even staying on the market long.
Nah.
Interest rate super low, so everybody buying.
Yep, and the rates are low. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. So it's a good thing.
Yeah.
I'm realizing so many houses in my neighborhood for sale. Now I'm walking around like, dang, I didn't realize so many houses in my neighborhood for sale. It's a lot of people here. So.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy when people start asking for their money. When people start talking about they want their money back, but hey, I need some more months.
Yeah.
Because I got everybody saying, well, look at it this way, you gonna be mad busy when you go back. I said, I ain't got nothing to do with that back pay.
Yeah.
You can't cut for the back time.
Yeah, you can't
ain't
recover
doing that much.
Yeah, I was reading about these restaurants. They're like, we don't know how we gonna survive at half capacity when we do open back up because it's hard. You know, they need all the money they can get.
Yeah, so you want to space everybody out. Their job is to pack it as many people in it as they can.
Right.
So sometimes I'm telling you, man, it's gonna be so bad that so you look at these shops that got booth rent or shops that do they try to pack as many people in as they can. They can't now.
Yeah. Yeah, that's tough.
So if you got 6 stations, now you might only have 3.
Yeah, you better
so you can't even hire everybody back.
You better tell clients wait in the car till I call you.
No, but not even that. You can't hire everybody back because you can't keep them 6 feet apart.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's impossible. That's what I was saying. I don't know how that's gonna. You know, I seen the salon was talking about they had the thing, you know, between the people, but we can't do it in the barbershop, so it's different.
Yeah, I don't know.
Shower curtains.
Yeah, the shower curtains. Yeah.
Shower curtain.
We're talking about the salons. How they got the curtains between
the
yeah, send them the picture. Yeah. In Atlanta, they open back up and stuff. So.
It was a nail shop there. Hold on. Let me see.
Hey man, look. Listen, man. If you're doing something to me, I need to see you. Don't be trying to hide behind the shower curtain.
I seen some at the post office there. That was crazy.
Oh yeah, well yeah, that's right. The post office, they just staple up the thing, right?
Not just the board, the clear thing. They got shower curtains. So
shower curtains. They stapled it up all the way across the top on Hamilton Avenue. They got the see-through shower curtain.
Nothing.
You'll get your pedicures, Jazz. You're gonna be behind the curtain.
Can y'all see? Y'all can't see. Good job.
Nah, it's too much light.
Too much light.
Yeah, I'm going.
I'm going to.
Yeah, man. Listen, they can't open up fast enough for me.
Hey.
I'm already social distance. Back up. don't be talking to me a whole lot. I ain't gonna talk to you, so we ain't gonna have to start no conversation. Know what I mean?
Right.
Y'all been social distance. Don't be you in my space. Don't get too close.
Yeah, I ain't doing
My
all
personal space. Back up. Don't touch me. I always tell people that. You don't have to touch me. Don't I always say that, Jazz?
Yeah.
I be like, you don't have to touch me to talk to me.
They just want to hug you though, Ab. They said Ab soft. They want to hug you, Ab.
I don't like people touching me. Don't touch me.
You shouldn't. All right, well, Josh feels on 3 hours now, man. So we doing.
Yeah, I'm about to go to sleep on y'all jokers.
Yeah.
Why y'all start so late anyway?
Because of John.
Date Banks over here, who went out for a first jog at, was it 9?
Yeah.
He went where?
He went for a jog at 9 o'clock.
Oh yeah, so he ain't even buying by no rules anyway. So he sure don't care about.
Yeah, you supposed to be in at 8 o'clock.
Yeah, he ain't. That's my man John Banks. I do what I want. I'm surprised he here. They still got fights going to Houston.
In at 8 o'clock.
I'm surprised to hear it too. I'm sure Banks will be flying soon. I know he is.
Hey, listen. If you got to be in the house here, you can be in the house in Houston or anywhere else. Airbnb, look, man. I'm still gone.
Stimulating the economy.
That's right.
I'm trying to. I'm telling you,
I guess I'm gonna be here for my birthday. That's some bull.
Man, soon they open up my mouth.
I need to try to book me a flight. Anybody book any flights yet?
Where are you gonna go?
Yeah.
I mean, booking it for later.
Yeah, you can do that.
I don't care what's open.
You can book flights now. They got when they push their policy, if you want to change or cancel it, a lot of the airlines are very lenient now, where if you need to change it or move it past, they won't charge you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I know John know.
Yeah.
So did you book anything yet?
I mean, I got credits. I got a lot of credits, and like United and American, you can change your flight up until December 30th of 2020, and then a lot of airlines are pushed going back until 2021.
Wow.
I might have to look for me a flight.
I'm going to Puerto Rico.
I want to go to Jamaica. Any suggest? I haven't been to Jamaica, so where should I go?
Montego Bay or
Montego
Kingston.
Bay. Then I hear people
going
say,
to Kingston, man.
No, not Kingston, but what's the other place?
Ocho Rios.
Yeah, I heard that's better than Montego Bay.
Or Negril.
Yeah, Negril. Tell me, which one is better?
I'm going there too. Book our flights.
I would say both, Eb, to be honest. Stay one place and go to another.
What?
Both. Go to both.
Go to both when I'm near.
That's like being in Philly one night and then going to DC the next. Do both.
Hey, yo, you talking to a guy that go to all over the place. He want to go to Amsterdam by himself. This guy, he's a world traveler. You know what I mean? Just give him a book bag and he good to go.
I know. Why you ain't book nothing, Josh?
Why just ain't telling you.
You heard
Josh,
me?
what's your trip?
I'm not booking anything yet. Not
Why?
yet.
You scared?
Nah, because we actually talked about it earlier. I honestly think they're gonna require vaccinations in combination with passports. So I think traveling as a whole is gonna change completely.
I have to renew my passport, by the way.
I ain't getting no vaccination.
I don't want to either.
I go right here. Yo, look. I go right here. I go to California. I go to Florida. I go everywhere here. I ain't getting no vaccination.
I never got the flu shot and none of that. So
we ain't gonna start. We ain't gonna start today.
And you went to Egypt?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I never got the flu shot.
They didn't make you take a. They didn't make you take a shot when you went to Egypt.
You don't have
Ed,
to.
Neither,
Ed,
but
do
I'll
what you want, man.
for.
They took our temperature, but that was because the coronavirus was had like just, well, I ain't gonna say just started, but they started talking about it.
And that was
So
when
as soon as we got off the plane,
you went to
they had
Egypt.
the
When?
thing February 2nd, but we went to Egypt. That was Dubai. So we went the 8th, I think we was in Egypt.
See? This coronavirus been around
February
for a
8th.
long time.
And there was a whole bunch of Oriental people on the plane, like that.
Now you want to blame it on them, huh?
Yeah, that's where they said
Well-
it came from.
Well, they buying Africa.
Huh?
They
And
buying
Jamaica.
Africa.
Who buying Africa?
The people from the West, the Asians, and the people from what is it, Japan
The East.
and China. They're buying up all the land in Africa.
Wow.
And Jamaica.
Hmm?
And Jamaica.
Yeah.
Because they got all the money.
If I had some money, I bought me some land too.
Look, soon as the coronavirus, soon as they was open, who started producing all the masks? Them.
They produce everything.
I know, but they got all the money. We get everything from China. Everything comes from China. Mostly everything.
Yeah, again, take it serious. I believe it's serious, but I believe it's overrated.
Oh wait, what about that bug that came here? They said.
Or the
Yeah.
Hornet.
Hornet, killer
Did you
hornet.
see
The Hornet
bug
from,
kill did you see the bug kill the rat? Kill
Yeah,
the
that's
mouse?
what I'm talking about.
Wait,
The
what?
murder hornet.
Killer
Oh.
hornet. Yeah, murder hornet.
It's like a killer wasp or something they were saying.
Yeah, the murder hornet.
You ain't see that, Josh?
No, I did see that. I
What?
the
Oh,
rat-
you
Yeah, it got hold of a mouse and it chipped him.
did? Like instantly.
Wow.
Yeah.
Josh, as much as you be on Instagram, you ain't see that?
I didn't see that. I heard
Josh,
about
you
it.
never saw the murder hornet?
I didn't see it in action though. I just saw the article like, oh, they're in Seattle type of thing.
I think it was on the Shade Room.
It was.
It was on World Star. Somebody showed me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one too.
That's terrifying.
What you doing, Mike?
Oh.
Young
Chatting with
Casanova.
Yeah. You know how they treating you, Mike?
Man, it's tough, man. We all stuck at home quarantine, man. So
They can bring you,
Mike,
some food.
See, you did it wrong. Cause you're a single man live by yourself. We'd have been quarantined together.
that's where I messed up at. You're right.
Yeah, man. Hey, look, all you gotta do is just tell her to come over and take a temperature.
I know, right?
You're,
give, me
yeah.
give me one of them infrared joints. Scan them at the door before they come in the house.
Well, whatever work.
Whatever work. Nah, man. I'm just by myself, Jazz. You know, I'm staying disciplined, trying the best I can. So it's tough.
Social distancing, huh?
Allegedly.
Yeah, Mike. Mike, you ain't just losing 40 pounds for walking.
Walking and eating less, eating healthy and whatnot. And my blood pressure dropped like crazy too, actually. So
and getting some cardio in.
That's what's up, Mike. Don't be listening to them.
I ain't listening to them. I'm trying to stay safe, man, so I can come back to the shop, man. I ain't messing with these girls. I don't know what they're doing, so keep us up together.
They quarantining. They say
Yo, dude.
Hey, I don't know what they're doing either. I
don't go nowhere, Chad.
Huh?
I don't go nowhere except for the grocery store once a month. That's about it. So,
man, look, man. I went to Home Depot. That line was so long. I was like, I'll catch y'all later.
You gotta go in the morning.
Yo, I was outside on my hands and knees pulling out the weeds. I was so bored the first couple of weeks. It took me So it took me a very long time.
You seen that lady cutting her grass with shears?
They be doing that. I mean,
She was bored.
I ain't gonna do it. I seen people do that before. Get out there and be on the grass and pull out every weed from out their lawn.
That's why I said I'm blessed to be at work, not just because of the money, but because I got something to do every day. A reason to get up. So I go to work. So.
All right.
I just be getting up for no reason. I go to bed late and I be up early most of the time.
Yeah. All right. I'm about to finish watching my last 30 minutes of the Blacklist.
What's the other thing on
The Blacklist. That's all you need to watch. Don't even worry
No,
about
you
it.
said something else on Netflix. Somebody said something.
Yo,
That's on Netflix?
I said watch Extraction. That.
Extraction was good. Tone, now Tone will like that.
It's a movie or it's a series?
It's a movie.
We can do that,
Extraction is
but
a
series
movie.
we gonna keep up.
For Life, good too.
I heard that's good.
What is it?
For Life, the show with the lawyer with the Kingpin charge.
She watched it. After that 50 Cent movie.
Yeah.
That 50 Cent TV show. You watched that, right there?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I catch up though. I don't watch it on the same day. I always catch up.
The Blacklist, you will really like that.
It's like 30 episodes a season.
22 episodes. It's like I'm on a everybody that I told to watch it. Huh?
6 seasons.
Yes. Everybody I told to watch it past me, they finished. And I'm still trying to catch up. I'll be busy.
What is it on?
Netflix.
Oh, Netflix.
Yeah.
When it was on NBC.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's over, Josh?
Yeah.
Wow. Now, right? Everything's.
They got another season about to come out soon.
All right. Gotcha.
They're going for 7.
Oh, and Billions.
Oh yeah, Billions. Love Billions.
Billions got any action in it?
Nah, not the type of.
Really. Nah, you go fall back on Billions. I'm already bored. They ain't gonna have me up here going crazy. I need to see some action.
Going to sleep.
Huh?
You like Mandalorian?
I ain't watched it yet. It got action?
What do you think, Mike? That's enough action for Jazz?
I think he might like Mandalorian. It's not bad.
You know what? I'm gonna watch it because you said so, but you ain't really sound too sure.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I did. How many reviews did we do on it, Mike?
We did a lot. On that. So.
Just because y'all did the reviews don't make it good, man. Like, you know what I mean? I need some action, man.
Reviews the best things, right, Mike?
Oh,
I'm not sure about Jazz because Jazz like a lot of action. So
you know what I did watch with my daughter and my wife, as a family, and I had to watch it because of my daughter's age and all of her friends. I told her to watch it, All American. So I found myself watching All American, and I had to, yeah, it was good. It was good that I watched it with her. I wouldn't have watched it on my own, but it was definitely good, and I caught myself having to explain a whole lot of stuff to make sure she understood a whole bunch of stuff. But it was good though. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the time hanging out with my baby, watching All American. That was dope.
That's good. That's what, like you said, it's gonna get people more time with their family. Gonna change up a lot of stuff. Check on family members more.
And here's the other thing that I played. But
I definitely got some good rest, boy. I tell you that. Felt good.
Man, I'm so rested.
It feels good. I kept saying, Dad, why I can't be rich and just get up when I want to get up? Like, this feels good.
I don't know. I need to get to the bag.
For real. Like, it's only if I had it like that where I don't have to go back to work. What? Work when I feel like it.
I still gotta work This right here is crazy. This right here for birds.
Yeah, when you feel like it. If you had money, come on.
I
If
would
you
get
had
up and
money,
if
I
I
would
had
be
money,
traveling
I
everywhere.
would get up and do something every single day.
Yeah,
I would
I
have
would
to
be
do something.
traveling. Yeah, I would.
That's not work.
Exactly. I work when I feel like it. I would be traveling if I was wealthy. Wealthy.
Hey, you won't be doing nothing. All you want to
Crazy.
do,
I would
you
be
won't be
out
working.
of
You won't
sight.
work, Ed. You'll quit. You definitely won't work.
Huh?
You wouldn't work. You'll definitely quit. You won't do no
You
work.
right.
Yes, you won't do no work.
You right.
Me?
I'll be
I
working
say,
in my garden. That's what I'll be doing. Be putting plants out and stuff.
hold on, Ed. Since when do you like gardens?
That's what I'll be doing now.
But do you wait?
But then again, no, I wouldn't.
Do you like gardens?
I like plants.
Oh, okay. I want me a garden too, though.
I probably would do like a little vegetable little farm thingy. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy. That show been on 2 years. I didn't even know about that show, All American. That's crazy.
I'm hanging up on y'all like.
Oh, all right.
All right, go sleep.
We've been on here for 3 hours.
Yeah.
All right.
You
We'll holler
got
at y'all.
something else to do.
I do.
Like what? Go to sleep?
Probably.
It's 12:35. Where you going? You ain't going nowhere.
Going right to bed.
Okay.
Going to sleep.
All
We'll
right.
holler at y'all on the next show. Appreciate y'all coming on.
All right. Good looking out.
Appreciate
Yeah,
y'all.
next time.
Sorry I came
Let's
late.
start a
I'll
little
catch you
early.
early next time.
All right. Let's try a little earlier next time. Thanks.
All right. Hey man, you gotta do that challenge. You gotta do that challenge for the kid who got shot.
What kind of challenge?
You got because he died on the 23rd, right?
What's the challenge?
Run 2.23 miles on Friday.
That's what you did?
I'm going to do it. I mean, I've been doing that every day anyway. But yeah.
Run 2.3 miles?
2.23 miles or more.
Okay. All right. Well, tell me how to turn out for you.
All right, Josh. Wrap it up.
All right, y'all.
All right, y'all have a good night.
All right.
Bye.
All right.
All right, Big Mike.
Have a good one, man. Good night.
Yes, sir. Have a good night.
Yeah.
So don't think that shit because a nigga live in the suburbs, then he don't go through shit. Maybe I didn't see the violence and shit like that to the stick that some people do.
I love this.
But that shit do hit home.